Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another challenge stream, and this one might be impossible. So we're gonna have to see, man. Dude, I don't even know what I'm thinking doing this challenge. This one's actually insane. As you guys know, I'm a mad lad. I'm a Pokemon Pocket mad lad. I do challenges, and we have conquered some of the most difficult challenges, but this one and the next one, the next couple of challenges that we've cooked up are just, dude, they're bizarre. They are so insane. And yes, folks, the title of the stream is correct. We're not using energy. No trainer cards that could provide us energy. No nothing, man. No energy zone. And we built a deck and we're going to get into it. But as you guys know, we've got to rip some packs to start off the stream. And I've got to open up all these chats. We have Soul of Resilience over in Twitch. Hope you're doing well today. As you guys know, we're multi-streaming everywhere on all the places. So here, let me pop out all these chats. Oh, let me see. There we go. We've got dual robos. Okay, we have Ella over in YouTube. We have Jacob. We have Pedro. We have Mawberry. Man, I hope everyone is doing well today. Will this be PokeTools ? Okay, so we're gonna get into it, man. Oh, we're gonna get into it, man. Can't wait to see the video for this. Cat Sanctuary. Hope you're doing well today. Cat Sanctuary. I hope you enjoyed those Rampardos. I was trading with Cat Sanctuary over in the Discord. And if you guys wanna trade and share decks and talk, we're over in the Discord having a lot of fun. Oh, you guys, what have I gotten myself into today, man? What, like, you guys, we got some people that are now joining up. Yeah, guys, the title of the stream does not deceive you. This one is insane. This one's actually so insane, dude. Oh, what am I doing, bro? What am I doing with this challenge? Oh, man. By the way, we might test out on the next live stream. We might test out, doing horizontal and vertical streaming to YouTube. So would you guys be down for that? Do you like the vertical on YouTube, or would you rather have the horizontal? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got the Twitch, we've got the YouTubes. I gotta do this. Let me pop out the TikTok now, refresh. Hold on, we need to get the TikTok chat in here, guys. Hold on. Hope everyone's doing well today, man. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. We've actually recently posted a new short as well, so we've been having so much fun. Okay, yes, there's the TikTok. Look, the beautiful people of TikTok. I hope you're all doing well today, man. Let's see. Georgie, hope you're doing well over at the TikTok. Okay, there we go. TikTok's good. Twitch is good. YouTube is good. I need to finish setting this up now, and then we are gonna rip some packs, dude. We might even have to rip like 20 packs. We might have to get crazy. Pokemon trading card game pocket. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Let me set this right here, and then we're gonna get into it, man. It's actually a beautiful day over here in the central United States. It's like 70 to 80 degrees. It's perfect, man. This is the best time of year, man. Whenever you have that transition into summertime, or like the transition into like fall, like that whole period, it's the best for sure. Okay, Pokemon traded good game bucket. Save that. Beautiful. That's good to go. Everything's good. It's all public. Oh, man, dude. Okay, look, everything is set. We're good to go, I fear. So now there's only one thing left to do. We've got to rip some packs and get into it, man. Let me see. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Jacob, hope you're doing well today. Gus Place, hope you're doing well today. Pethan, hope you're doing well today. Let me pop out that. Okay, beautiful. It looks like everything is good to go. But yeah, man, we actually just posted a new short, and you guys have been loving it. So that's legit. That's legit. Okay, time to rip some packs. And actually, guys, I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to rip Solgaleo packs. I think we're going to rip... Wait, no, we already have the gold Solgaleo. Let's go for the gold Lunala. We've got some free packs, so let's rip those first. Okay, Dan, hope you're doing well today, by the way. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's free to play on the App Store. Yep. Yes, that's what's up, man. Pack time. It is absolutely pack time. And then we're going to have to get into this deck, dude, because this deck is like, it is blowing my mind. This deck that we have made, and we're going to get into like the nitty gritty of why we built the deck for this challenge, because I spent like 1 to 2 hours trying to think of the best deck for this challenge, and I think we ironed it out. I think we got it figured out. Okay, we're looking for gold Lunala. Everybody in chat, lock in. Shout out to everyone for tuning in, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for liking the stream. Bunch of legends. Pack number 1, nothing in pack 1. Let's see. Residents, hope you're doing well over in Twitch. Nothing so far. That's okay. Pack number 4, we have Heliotile, Rockruff, Exadrill, Rattata, and Tapu Fini. Okay, look. We're starting off with at least a full art, right? God pack incoming. Imagine. Imagine. Can I see your best cards? I got you. 17, hope you're doing well today. Dan, hope you're doing well today. Carl G. Okay, next pack. Oh, do we have that? I think we do. We do. Yeah, we'll take it. Dude, the long neck boy. Amazing. By the way, I've been saying it. I think that the Gen 7 art in Celestial Guardians, I think it's the best art that we've ever had for sure. Pack 6, we have Litten, Eradicate, Sandshrew, Trumbeak, Lycanroc. Pack number 7, we have Wishy-Washy, Charjabug, Wishy-Washy, Execute, Garbodor. Pack number 8, we have Turtonator, Toxapex, Litten, Rowlet, and Conkeldurr. We have Ace Rolla, Pack 9, Dugtrio, Toxapex, Pipek, and Passimian EX. I really want to make a deck with this. I feel like there's some decent synergy with Passimian and Marshadow, right? Like Passimian gets knocked out, you throw the energy on Marshadow, free 100 damage. It's interesting. Pack number 10, we have Marini, Bannet, Rowlet, Hakamo'o, Garbodor. Okay, look, we got to rip 10 more packs, right? Like we have to. They were just too, they were dog watered. Yeah, let's rip 10 more. Man, hope everyone's doing well today. We got some people that are just now tuning in. The challenge, dude, the title of the video does not deceive you. We're insane. Dude, today's challenge is absolutely absurd. It literally broke my brain trying to think about how I was going to do this challenge. Okay, 10 more packs. Really just looking for shiny Lunala. We did pull the shiny Solgaleo. And yeah, so let's get into it. You have to rip again. This was piss. Okay, pack number 1, we have Ace Rolla, Drillbur, Maractus, Lunatone, and Rare Candy. Rare Candy's been like the craziest thing to come out of the new set, by the way. So many fantastic decks. I've been loving this meta. I feel like this is the best meta we've ever had in Pokemon TCG Pocket. So much variety, so many good decks you can use. Pack number 5, we have Big Malasada, Rockruff, Pyukumuku, Skitty, and... Okay, look, it's not new, but we will take a shiny. I mean, dude, that thing is rare, right? Insanely rare. I'm a big fan of the shinies also. I know some people are indifferent about them, but I really like them. Pipek, Marek, and Cosmog. Okay, nice. We'll take it. Hey, look, I'll take a shiny out of my 10 pack, right? I'm really looking for like those 2-star, 3-star crown rare, but I mean, dude, we'll take shinies. Am I right? Pack number 9, Toxapex, Makuhita, Arcanine, and Muck EX, which we still need to make a Muck or a deck surrounding Muck. It's just too funny. What's a no energy challenge? You're about to find out after this pack. Okay. All right, the 10 packs were pretty bad. Look, let's get into it. Look, okay. I know everybody tuning in is like, okay, how is this even gonna work? Let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. No energy challenge. Let's get that scrolling above my head. And then let's get the counters up. And then let's show you guys this deck. Because, yeah, okay. Admittedly... all right, yeah, attempt 0. Okay, perfect. You guys, admittedly, this is, like, insane. I don't think I've seen anyone do this. I don't think I've seen anybody even talk about this challenge. It is that bizarre, but I think we can do it. This is going to be very, very difficult, though. Okay, so... Actually, wait. You did get a little bit of a spoiler on the deck. However, let's give you guys some backstory as far as like how this is going to work, okay? So the no energy challenge, you can't use energy from any supporter trainers. You can't use the energy zone. You can't use anything. So how does this work? This means you're going to have to use Pokemon that rely on their abilities as well as tools. So the way that I see it is you have to divide the Pokemon abilities up into 3 categories. You have tech abilities, you have heal abilities, and you have damage abilities. So if we look at some of these abilities, so like tech abilities, Oricorio, for example, takes no damage from EX. Aerodactyl has an ability that prevents a Pokemon from evolving. Hypno has an ability to put the active to sleep. Pidgeot has an ability to drive off, and Victory Bell has Fragrance Trap to be able to pull something into the active slot. So these are cards that they provide tech, right? They're not healing and they're not dealing damage. Then you have healing Pokemon, right? And the healing, and again, we're relying on abilities. So that would be Wigglytuff, which can heal 20 HP to the active. You have Butterfree, which can heal 20 to all of your Pokemon. You have Shaman, which can heal 10 to all of your Pokemon. And you have Dusk Noir, which I categorize it as heals, which is essentially taking all the damage off of one of your Pokemon and applying it to Dusk Noir. But here's the thing. You are not going to be able to beat this challenge simply with a tech ability or with a heal ability. You need Pokemon that can deal damage. So let's look at those options, okay? Pyukumuku, a brand new Pokemon to come out of the new set. If you knock out Pyukumuku, it deals 50 damage to the active, okay? The issue with that is you're only dealing damage upon the KO. Then you have Weezing. Okay, that's interesting. You can apply poison to your opponent. And the same goes for Grafaiai. But then you get into some other interesting options, okay? So Greninja, 20 damage, and you can have 2 Greninja. So that's potential for 40 damage per turn using its ability, no energy. Then you have Glaceon, which is 10 damage per checkup. So like at the start of the turn and at the end of the turn. That's also very interesting. Then you have Druddigon, 20 damage when it's attacked. Palmo, 20 damage when it's attacked. And Poliwrath, 20 damage when it's attacked. Okay? So that's the backstory. We got into the weeds on this one, okay? And we tried to figure it out. Now, here's where I landed, okay? Here's where I landed. Let's show you guys this deck. Get your screenshots if you want to play along, because this is just absolutely insane. Here is the strategy, okay? You can't use any energy, so we need to find a way to stop our opponent. Oricorio is the best way to do that. So we're going to try to target EX decks and get Oricorio in the active slot. And you can see here, we also have 2 Rocky Helmet and 1 Poison Barb to try and, you know, maybe we put that on Greninja if they Sabrina, you know, things like that. Then, you know, all these Pokemon have a single retreat cost, so we have X Speed and Leaf. So that's basically to target or remove if our opponent has 2 Sabrina and 1 Cyrus, for example, to be able to get Oricorio back in the active slot. We have Iono to thin out our deck to try and get those rare candies for Greninja. Pokemon Center Lady for heals, and then the rest is just, you know, Pokeball and Professor's Research to try to thin out this deck. So I think this is the best way to do it. Now, I went through some other variations of this deck, okay? I tried Grafaiai as well as Greninja. The issue with that is, in this scenario, right, we're targeting EX Pokemon. Sabrina is like their win condition. So Oricorio is going to be in the active, and they are trying to get rid of that yellow bird. This means we have to have 2 Oricorio. That way, if we have Oricorio in the active and an Oricorio on the bench, it eliminates the Sabrina pressure, which is essentially an EX deck's win condition, okay? So that eliminates that, which means that if we were to use Grafaiai, it would be Oricorio, Grafaiai, Greninja, which is actually a lower damage ceiling than just having 2 Greninja and getting the 40 damage per turn. So we crunched the numbers, okay? We've crunched the numbers on this. There are some other things, all right? Like I see some people typing in chat, like Pokemon communication. That's true. However, I really do feel like every single card in this deck serves a purpose. There's an argument to remove Poison Barb for Pokemon communication, and maybe we do try that. However, getting some sort of tool is a must. Like, we have to have a tool. So yeah, because also there's some niche examples where like our opponent's not going to have an EX Pokemon, and we could still get a pretty good attempt if Oricorio is able to deal damage by using its tool. So we have to have tool. But anyways, you guys, let's get into it. This might be impossible. Like, this is definitely top 3 hardest challenges we've ever done for sure. And let's just figure it out. You know what I mean? Let's just figure it out. Attempt number 1, I was here. Yeah, attempt number 1, I was here. If we somehow manage to do this, I'm gonna be honest, guys, the next challenge we have lined up is just as insane. Like, these challenges we're working on are just totally bananas. Joshua Weber, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. What an absolute legend. Okay, before we get this going, let me catch up on the chat here. Pugs and Hugs, hope you're doing well today. Loki, hope you're doing well today. Bashan over in TikTok, hope you're doing well today. Nathan, thank you for following over on TikTok. Over on YouTube, man, we got the Familia, hope you're doing well today. Doughboy, Zayden, Mawberry, Ella. Let's see, Good Times, Azured, Jacob, D, Elwin. Hope you're all doing well today, man. Resonance over in Twitch. Hope you're doing well today, man. Let's get into it. Okay, everybody lock in. I need it, dude. Everybody send me your energy. This is gonna be absolutely impossible. And Luca, Clip, and yes, thank you for following over on TikTok. Attempt number 1, I was here. Okay, attempt number 1, I was here. Level 28 TCG player. Okay, let's see what this guy's got. He needs some milk, yeah. Dude. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to anybody watching this video. Now, the Oricorio Open is going to be everything. This is probably going to be Charizard or Incineroar. Okay, yeah, it's Charizard. Now, this is interesting. My opponent has got a difficult decision to make here, right? Because he likely does not evolve to the Charizard, and he's got the Poison Barb, which is totally irrelevant, okay? So anything like Poison Barb or Helmet on the active doesn't matter at all to us. We're also, by the way, check this out. We're guaranteed off these 2 Pokeballs to get our Froakie, and we already have the rare candy. So immediately, this is a pretty good challenge. Or it's a pretty good attempt, I mean. Yeah, okay, so Froakie's guaranteed, which means we do get that evolution on the following turn. I'm hoping for Oricorio now. Yeah, and we do get it. Okay, so basically, this eliminates Sabrina Pressure entirely, which is fantastic. Now, yeah, the energy that we have popping up in the bottom right is totally just for shit, right? So I threw in, I think it's like Fighting, Grass, and Steel. It's totally irrelevant, and we're never going to use it. I'm not sending you any energy. You'd lose the challenge. Wait, fair point. Okay, let's go. Look. We are already dealing damage. Are there any believers in chat? On the first attempt, we have managed to deal damage. Now, our whole idea behind how we're going to deal damage is just whatever he's putting energy on is what we're going to target. So he's going all in on the Cubone here. So that's going to be our game plan. And this is one of those niche examples where we're really going to want to have Helmet on Oricorio for this purpose. Because we'd pick up the KO on the following turn. And he doesn't attack. Wait, that was weird. Why would you not attack? Why would you not attack? That was so weird. That was bizarre. Why would he not attack? Okay, well, that's our turn. I mean, we can't do anything else, right? We're really hoping we can pull Helmet here, boys. We're really hoping we can pull Helmet here. Dude, I need everybody to send me energy. He goes for the Charmeleon now, right? Surely he goes for the Charmeleon. Oh, no, he's just going... Oh, and it's not the EX! Yikes! That's so bad! What are the chances this guy's not using the EX? I guess since he's using a fire deck, that is kind of obvious. He gets the 0. Ah, yes. He just conceded. Let's go. Okay, look, hey, attempt number 1, I was here. Now, look. That does not count. That does not count. It has to be... So here, let's look at the rules, and they're going right above my head. Concedes don't count unless it's a guaranteed win. So... that definitely wasn't guaranteed. Our opponent could have KO'd us. I think they just got sick of like the 0 damage. Who even uses the X? I know, right? Yeah, no. I mean, especially with it being fire type, that should have been kind of obvious. I don't even like. I'm streamer brained, I guess. Challenge over. Imagine. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, look. Okay, so the rules for because we got some people that are just now joining. This is the no energy challenge. Yes, it is as insane as it sounds. It is like totally just ridiculous, but. You have to win with 3 points by KO. A concede does count, so we can win with a concede if we are guaranteed to win undisputably, meaning our opponent can't deal damage, and we go the distance and they concede like right before we win, right? So that's the only way a concede counts, though. So the vast majority of concedes are not going to count. Steven, hope you're doing well today. We have a level 45 Master Ball player. I'm shook. Let's see. Victor, Ella, Steven... Michael Stokely, we're doing well today. Dunkable. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to anybody watching this video. If we could pull... This could be good if we could pull maybe rare candy off the research. This could be good. Yep. No, that's the game. Yep. What if they just can't damage the Oricorio? Then they better hope they have a Sabrina. And they better hope that I don't have another Oricorio on the bench, which I'm planning on. Let's see. Vampire Chicken, thank you for following over on Twitch. The legendary Risk Icon Vampire Chicken. What an absolute legend. It's an absolute pleasure to have you in the chat. Okay, we're looking for rare candy. And we don't get it. However, Pokeball is good for the Oricorio. 66% chance to be Oricorio, and we pull it. Fantastic. Look, this is what dreams are made of, I fear. Now, here's the thing. Our opponent is also a bit of a freak. He's got the yellow pom-pom bird too, so we're going to have to figure that out. I think what I'm going to do... Let's hold on to the poison barb till we get a sense of who's actually going to be attacking here. For now, that's our turn. And we have to hope that on the next turn we get a... We have to hope on the next turn we get rare candy, right? Which it's becoming more and more likely. We're down to the bottom half of our deck, right? So... I have no idea what I'm watching, but I look forward to watching for a bit. Oh, dude, that is so funny. No, yeah, we're over here in the we're in the land of Pokemon. Yes, that's where we are. Okay, now this is actually fantastic. So here's the game plan. I think what we do is Greninja is our win condition, right? So let's do it like this. We are probably going to swap out into Oricorio, and we do get the rare candy. Fantastic. Okay, so while we're here, let's do it like this, boys. So we're going to X speed. Let's bring Oricorio in. We're going to try to conserve... We're going to try to conserve our Greninja's HP for as long as possible, which means that Rocky Helmet is going to go on Oricorio, try to pick up as much damage as we can. Rare candy does guarantee Greninja now, and now we are officially able to deal damage. If he wants to Sabrina, he's going to poison himself. Okay, so immediately this is already a really good attempt. This is a good attempt here, boys. He's putting energy on his active, so that's what we're going to target. And we end our turn. Oh, actually, no, we are going to put the Froakie down while we can in case we do pull that other rare candy. So here's the thing. Here's what we're afraid of. If he manages to pull the Luxray, this is very bad for us. Luxray is one of the best Pokemon in the entire game for attacking into the bench. For 3 energy, Luxray can deal 120 damage to any of your Pokemon, right? So my opponent definitely senses that Greninja is going to be a problem. And he sees that, like, I'm not putting... I mean, if you're my opponent, you're probably thinking I'm just, you know, insane, right? Like, I'm not using my energy at all. So he probably does target the Greninja if I had to guess. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing left to do but go into this Shinx. That's clearly what my opponent is trying to set up. Luckily for us, he hasn't pulled the Luxio, so he's not doing any damage. It's also possible that he's running Rare Candy Luxray and just no Luxio. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Dylan, hope you're well today. Ella, Doughboy, Victor, Shablam, over on TikTok. T-Ville, hope you're well today. Delulu, Devitt, by the way, W Tails, huge. Big Flash with the gifts over on TikTok. We love our gifters, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Limac, thank you for following on TikTok. Haha Pooping. David, yes, very much. Clips, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Guaranteed to be other Oricorio, which is fantastic for Sabrina pressure. Okay, so that's huge. Once he gets Luxray, it doesn't really matter, but in the meantime, huge. We also do still have the X speed, so like if things get a little bananas, then maybe we'll be okay. And that's really all we can do. We really need rare candy, boys, because that's going to give us that 40 damage per turn that we're able to do, and we could knock out this Shinx if he's got the Poké Center lady. Okay, never mind. So we're actually in a lot of trouble here. Every turn that goes, yeah, he's got the rare candy. Okay, so he was never using Luxio. Yeah, so he's probably going to KO the Greninja. He's probably going to KO the Greninja here, boys. We might be cooked. Yikes. Okay. I am officially shook. This Luxray is a bit of a problem. This is a bit of a problem. I actually do Iono, right? I think it might be worth 2 Iono. How many cards do I have? I have 4. I am likely to pull rare candy. I am going to burn this Iono. There's an argument to say maybe wait one more turn and then Iono, but I think, yeah, that's useful. Poké Center lady. Yikes. Okay. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. We have a couple turns here. We've got a couple turns here. My opponent using Luxray is actually an insane counter for my deck. Yeah, here comes the Oricorio. So he is going to start taking 20 damage. He's got the Guzma as well. Yikes, wait a second. That's a huge problem for me. So what does that mean? That means he KOs this Oricorio, not this turn, but on the next turn. Every energy goes into Luxray at this point. He's going to go up 2 points, and I can only deal 20 damage per turn, and everything is set up. I no longer have a win condition. Shout out to our opponent, man. They played great. Look, attempt number 2, I was here, boys. Attempt number 2, I was here. If it's looking like we're not going to get the, we're not going to get a good attempt, let's just keep it moving, right? Cooked F. No, yeah, look, you guys are right. There's not much else we can do here. Would you consider Grafii for a flip on coin poison? So we did some testing, right? We did some testing with Oricorio, Grafii, and Greninja. And the damage ceiling is actually lower because you have to have the 2 Oricorio, you have to, for Sabrina Pressure in an EX deck. So your deck has to have Oricorio. This means you get 2 more slots to use. You could go Grafii and Greninja, but that's going to be maybe a poison and 20 damage. Your damage ceiling is higher to go Oricorio, Greninja. So when you crunch the numbers, Grafii doesn't make sense. Attempt number 3, I was here. Okay, level 37 Venus. Drawed Greninja with dual energy. Crobat might be worth a try if this deck doesn't work out for a while. So you'd have to run Arceus then is what you're saying? Arceus Crobat, that's 30 damage. So like 60 damage ceiling with 2 Crobat and Arceus, maybe? However, I think that the win condition is actually to just try and hope that we land an EX deck and paralyze them with Oricorio, and then have 2 Oricorio for Sabrina Pressure, and then just stun our opponent, right? Where they can't do anything. Oh baby, we have Tick Ty with the gift, or with the super chat on YouTube. What an absolute legend, man. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. What a legend. Lewis Cook, thank you for following over on TikTok, and Theo12, thank you for following over on TikTok. By the way, man, we got some new shorts. We're gonna have a new video this week. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the new video this week is a challenge. And it's so funny. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to post the challenge video coming up this week. Oh man, it's a really funny one. 50% chance to pull our other Oricorio, would be very important. Yeah, there we go. Okay, huge. So yeah, we basically have all of our basics on the bench, which is fantastic. And I will Rocky Helmet this Oricorio. I think that the strat, considering Guzma, is actually going to be to always hold on, like maybe just always make sure that your active has a tool and save the others, right? To try to bait out a Guzma and then use your other tools. I think that's the strat. I think so. Let's see. How many likes for the Robo? I don't know. Dude, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys for liking the stream, man. YouTube Live is almost to 60 likes. You guys are crushing it on TikTok as well, man. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so one thing's for sure. I don't predict that we're going to see our opponent evolving any of their Pokemon here. I think we're going to see at most like a Charmeleon dealing damage, right? It's Tropical with the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you so much. B in the TikTok chat says you forgot to attach energy. That's probably going to be the #1 comment in this entire stream is why is he not attaching energy and why does he have steel, leaf, and fighting energy? Ah, yes. Look, I don't know. Why am I not attaching energy? I don't know. If we pull rare candy and he doesn't evolve, it is so Jover for this Charmander. The meme boy, hope you're doing well today. IQ, hope you're doing well today. Rare candy, rare candy, rare candy, rare candy, please. Please, rare candy. Rare candy is huge right here. Please, 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 please. No, that's not what we wanted. Do we bait it? Does he have the Evo, do we think? I don't want him to go up 1 point. We need the Sabrina pressure. For a worst case scenario, we are going to X speed here. And we'll poison barb this Oricorio. We just can't afford for him to have the evolution here. We can't. Boys, we need rare candy desperately bad. Both of our rare candy are on the bottom of our deck. DJ, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. What an absolute legend. You do know that energy is a key part of the game? Oh, dude, people are so funny coming into the chat. Like, why is this guy not using energy? Oh, that's cracking me up. Okay, look. This EX, totally irrelevant. Oh, wait, no, he can burn me. Do we think our opponent knows that, though? Just got here. What's the challenge? Hells, hope you're doing well today, man. So the challenge is the no energy challenge. You just simply cannot use energy. You can't use the energy zone. You can't use any supporter trainer card like Misty that would give you. This is bad because that will burn me. Yeah. Oh, this is really bad, actually. This is the one EX that we don't want to see, right? This is the one. Maybe Darkrai's chip damage could also attack us. Oh, no, I would never. I would never disgrace the challenge. What's really frustrating about that also is, like, because he's not technically dealing damage via the attack, the Poison Barb or the helmet will not impact him. That's going to pull Charizard, which is a huge issue. Jay, hope you're well today. Red Star, hope you're doing well today. And Hargix, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Jay, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And Christian, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Bunch of legends, man. Bunch of legends. Use the Greninja to beat him. I'll do my best. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Do I even stand a chance when I'm getting burned? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Let's see. Maybe we can pull something here. I think it's chalked though, right? Iono, it's chalked. GG's. With that burn, here's the thing is he's always dealing more damage than me. Shout out to my opponent. Attempt number 4, I was here. We got some people just now tuning in. Yes, the title of the stream is as crazy as it sounds. Yes, it's true. One of the hardest challenges you could ever possibly do at Pokemon Pocket. You know, maybe it's not even possible. Okay. The Meme Boy, thank you for subscribing. Okay, level 46 Pay is up next. This is random PvP. I don't even know how we're gonna do this, boys, to be honest with you. Okay. Going first is Gong of Misfortune. However, yes, I was gonna say that's the difference, right? If we could get the evolution on Greninja early, that could be good. Dude, there are so many people in the chat saying, why are you not putting energy? I have 3 chats open, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm talking to somebody you don't see, it's because we're multi-streaming. Okay. 66% chance to pull Oricorio here, and we do pull it. Fantastic. Now, the Gibble can attack us on the next turn, so I am going to actually, because I also don't have X speed, I'm going to preemptively do this to try and get chip damage on the Gibble. That could be the difference maker, right? We also pulled Leaf, which is fantastic. Every single card in the deck has a single retreat cost, so that's why we're using 2 X speed and 1 Leaf. I say we add Pyukumuku and Drud. So the issue with Pyukumuku and Drud is that with Pyukumuku, you're only dealing damage after Pyukumuku goes down, and it's only 50. So the ceiling is 50 damage, and you're giving up a point. If you use Greninja, for example, you can do way more than 50 damage over the course of a whole battle before you even give up a single point. So we really have crunched the numbers on this, and yeah, it's a little bananas. Do I risk the Evo here? I think we do. We do risk the Evo. Let's see. I say attempt 11. That would be insane if we do this within the first, like, 15 attempts. This is by far one of the craziest challenges we've ever done. Oh my goodness, dude. Game Mod is fighting for his life in the TikTok chat, trying to explain why I'm not putting energy on. Oh, wait. We made the right play. Okay. Look, if we pull rare candy. Oh my goodness, it's absolute cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pokemon TCG Pocket. You are witnessing an absolute masterclass. We do Pokemon Center, lady. This is what dreams are made of right here. I need everybody in chat to lock in. Okay. Down goes the Gibble. Wow. Okay, our first point of the challenge. Immediately, this is already a very good attempt. Oh, wait, I'm kind of shook at that Skull False, although I can't even lie. Oh, wait, I got it in my turn. That's my attack, right? So I'm you know, I'm used to it ending my turn. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so he's no way he's got the rare candy. This is such a problem. And it's not an EX. Wait, do I care that he... Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Am I cooked? It's a wrap. I mean, dude, there's nothing... Wait, hold on. The Rampardos can KO itself. The Rampardos... No, by the time it KOs itself, he picks up 3 points. There's nothing we can do about the Rampardos. Wait, hold on. If I go to Greninja, 20 damage. 20 damage. Wait, if I pull... Professor's Research. If I draw Professor's Research, there's a chance. And I don't. Yeah, there's no longer a win con with Rampardos. Shout out to our opponent, man. First point of the challenge, man. First point of the challenge, absolute cinema. First point of the challenge, man. We'll take it. You know what I mean? Wait, I gotta timestamp that. That's like, that's historic, right? Yeah, that's historic. First point was at what timestamp? Okay, let's get into another one. Let's get into another one, man. First point was at like 33. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, by the way, guys, we have some people asking where they can join the Discord. I'll throw the link in the chat. We do trading. We share decks. We're talking about random stuff. Like, so yeah, come join if you wanna go have some fun in the Discord. Okay. Level 47, TCG player, sweatiest badges I've seen in my entire life. Would a counter attack work? So, okay. Going first is Gong of Misfortune. So by counter attack, you're thinking like Poliwrath. You're thinking like Poliwrath, Drud. You're thinking of like Pomo, where you get attacked and you deal 20 damage. The damage ceiling for that is unfortunately too low. We need something a little bit more aggressive. Greninja is one of our most aggressive options. So we really crunch the numbers to try to figure this out. Try Crobat. So to try Crobat, you are going to bloat your deck a little bit. By the way, 66% chance to pull Froakie here. Absolute cinema if we do. Absolute cinema Froakie. Okay. The Pokemon TCG gods are listening. We do have a guaranteed, unless he Ionos, we have a guaranteed evolution on the next turn. He can't attack me yet, so I'm not going to commit to a Poketool just yet. Waiting for a Poto to return. No, where are you going? Okay, he's back. He's back. Okay, so dude, this Shaman is actually such a problem though, because we're barely doing any damage as it is. So the Shaman is actually such a problem. This is a grass deck also, so he's guaranteed to have like Erica and all kinds of just. I mean, this is nasty work out of my opponent, right? Like. But we are essentially getting our damage off as early as possible. I would really hate to commit to Poison Barb, but I don't know if both my helmets are going to be on the bottom of my deck. I am going to go ahead and commit. I'm going to commit to a tool on this Oricorio. I would rather have helmet here, but it's okay. Now the strat here is we're going to Water Shuriken into whatever he's trying to build, which in this case is going to be Bulbasaur. Do we think our opponent misplays here and goes all the way to the EX? I guess it's also possible he's not using Venusaur EX. He could be using the base Venusaur, so... let's see. Zach doing well today. Dunkable. This going to be a thick Venusaur? Maybe. Yeah, so he's just... I think our opponent probably just doesn't even evolve. If I pull Poké Center Lady here, this would be huge. And we don't pull it. Could I pull another Oricorio maybe in like a helmet? 50% chance to pull Oricorio here, and we do have Poké Center Lady. It's a little too late for that, but yikes, another Froakie. It's not good. That's not the best. Look, let's just play it out. Let's see what happens. Maybe our opponent misplays. If our first Oricorio goes down, maybe, you know what our strat is going to be here? I think I see the vision. Okay, here's the idea. Let our opponent evolve all the way to Ivysaur. Let's hope he gets good draw luck. We let Oricorio go down. We bait the EX evolution. Then we put our other Oricorio down, Leaf, and swap. That's our win condition at this point, considering he's not evolving. Might just have to Shuriken the Shaman until he evolves. Yeah, like... that's kind of a tough... That's kind of a tough call, because the thing is that the Shaman's also going to be healing himself the whole way, right? So... This is just a really this deck's going to make it very difficult for us. Let's see what we pull here. We might have to call it, honestly. And just get into attempt number 5. But, you know, it's not over till it's over. X speed's not really what we need. Yeah, this attempt is not going to work for us. He has too much healing. The game ends on turn 30, so we get 15 turns of damage. We're dealing 20 damage, and the Shaman's always going to heal. I don't think we have a win condition. Shout out to our opponent, man. Look, no one said this challenge would be easy, boys. This is one of the most difficult challenges you could possibly do in the whole game. I'm sure his deck is full of heals. Yeah, maybe if we didn't have Shaman, maybe there's a chance. But no, yeah, I think it's GG. Go next. Look, boys, all it takes is one Giratina deck. That's all it takes, right? Level 48 TCG player. Okay, let's see what this guy's got. All right. Going first is Gong of Misfortune. Let's see. Ooh, but we do have the rare candy. He's using what? A Psychic deck? So there actually is a chance that we're going to see like Mewtwo or Greninja in the active slot here. So I am going to lead Oricorio. Immediately with... Okay, so with how much EX we're seeing in the Psychic meta, this gives me hope. Okay! Okay, I need everybody in chat to lock in. This could be a really, really strong attempt. This could be a very strong attempt here. 66% chance to pull our other Oricorio, which would be absolute cinema for Sabrina Pressure. And we do pull it. Okay. My opponent is officially in Oricorio hell. Yes! This is what dreams are made of. We already have the rare candy. If we could pull the Greninja, this is a very strong attempt. Shout out to everyone for liking the stream, man. Thank you guys so much. Hope you're all doing well today. We're having a fun Saturday, man. Doing some challenges. I feel bad for the Giratina already. Okay, dang it. So he's using Greninja as well. So that's going to be his win condition. I'm actually not going to target the Giratina at all. We have our other Oricorio for Sabrina Pressure. We have to target those other Greninjas. So we need to pull Greninja as soon as possible. There's nothing we can even do on this turn. We have to get rid of those Greninjas. It's going to be Greninja v Greninja here. Because he's never going to be able to use his Sabrina, which he's probably running. Dylan, hope you're doing well today. Angus, hope you're doing well today. Gary, Top, Dolphins, hope you're doing well today. Please don't concede. Yeah, so if he concedes, this attempt is invalid. Because I'm not guaranteed to win here. He has Greninja to pick up KOs. So the concede would unfortunately limit us. And again, there's nothing we can even do on our turn. So it's going to be a battle of who could pull the Greninjas first. And so far, it's looking like he's got a better shot at it. Yeah, so that Pokeball is probably going to be like another Giratina. Oh, it's a Snorlax. Yikes, this is very bad. This is so bad. How do we win? Maybe try using Pokemon Communication. That's a pretty good idea. Okay, so here's the thing. We are officially able to start dealing damage. Oh, this is really, really bad. I think I have no choice but to go into the Snorlax, right? Snorlax is guaranteed to come in 4 turns, so I'll deal 80 damage to the Snorlax by the time it manages to come in here. And then we need to get Helmet on Oricorio. See, but the Snorlax is going to KO my Oricorios to free up Giratina for a sweep. That's the issue. Marquez in the TikTok says, what's up with his energy? Oh, dude, the comments are so funny in this challenge, man. People are like, what is going on here? Yeah, he's got the berry. Wait, I'm cooked, I think. I'm cooked because now my other Oricorio goes down. That's actually GG's. I no longer have a win condition. He's always going to be able to pick up my other Oricorio before we can remove his Snorlax. That's a very strong deck to face against us with. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have some people that are just now tuning in. This is the no energy challenge. And yes, it is as crazy as it sounds. We can't use any energy at all. Not from the energy zone, not from Misty, not from any supporter trainer card. And the deck that we are using is absolute cinema. Get your screenshots, play along. But I will say, if you choose to play with this deck, it's not for the faint-hearted. Definitely one of the most difficult things you could ever possibly do in this entire game. Okay, level 44, Al says, is next up. Shout out to Alfie's World for subscribing and CSUM for subscribing. All right. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to everybody watching this video. Now, here's the thing. We are guaranteed to pull Oricorio because we're starting with 2 Pokeball, which is huge. Professor's Research could also pull Greninja or Rare Candy. So we could be in a pretty good spot here. The issue is that he's using Togekiss and probably Cynthia based on his sleeves. And that has very high damage potential to like 1 KO anything in my whole deck. So this is a huge problem for me. And he's also leading the Togekiss, right? So All right, so we're guaranteed to get another Froakie here and another Oricorio, which is fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and fill out our bench while we can. The moment I can pull an X speed, we'll have to consider if we want to use it or not. Because for now, our win condition is removing the Togekiss. That's our win condition for now. We might also put this helmet. We might put the helmet on Froakie. X speed is huge as well. Okay, so we're now down. We're not gonna put the helmet on our Froakie just yet. We're down to the bottom half of our deck. Let's see what our opponent wants to do here. Oh, he's got the rare candy, so he already has Togekiss. So then we were correct to not use the Rocky Helmet yet. He's not doing any attacking. There's the Greninja. If we could pull... Here, let's think about this. If we could pull rare candy, this would be absolute cinema. Oh my goodness, the Pokemon gods. They're watching. Okay, look, this is doable. Are there any believers in chat? Here's the strat, okay? 60 damage coming in on the next turn. If he has Cynthia, we get absolutely boo-bopped, okay? So we have to probably sacrifice an Oricorio here. Let's at least just get the Evo off, right? Because it's going to be a 1 retreat cost no matter what. We're going to swap. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try to bait out him not having the Cynthia and having to burn a turn here. That gives us some extra time to get chip damage with the Rocky Helmet. And let's start working on this Togekiss. Anything is possible, right? Like, this is looking grim, but anything is possible. Is this making my head hurt? Good luck. Oh, no. This is bad. Also, W draw? Wait, no, it's possible, right? Like, let's say he's running one Togekiss and we manage to KO it somehow, right? Like, we could pull... Oh, wait, I have to end my turn, sorry. We could pull rare candy... Right, we're in the last 7 cards of our deck. We could pull... We've already done both our research. We could pull... Yeah, he's got this... Okay, this is bad. This is so bad. Zach, thank you for sharing. Wyatt, thank you for following over on TikTok. Wouldn't it be better to also have the stage 1 in the deck since it's more chances to evolve? There is certainly an argument for that. However, when building the deck, we really have to consider like what we can do to not bloat the deck. Okay, so I think we are officially cooked. This Togekiss is always going to deal... The Togekiss always deals a 1-hit KO. So we are no longer able to KO the Togekiss. Let's Iono just to flex that we had the full art and call it a day. Shout out to our opponent, man. Shout out to our opponent. Do you have Lily in this deck? You could probably switch out Leaf for it because you have X Retreat. That is true. So the reason why I have 2 X Speeds and 1 Leaf is for the rare case where somebody has either 2 Sabrina and 1 Cyrus or 1 Cyrus and 2 Sabrina. However, I think I'm willing to test that out. I think I'm willing to test it out because so far we have not come across that. And I think you're right. I think maybe having 1 Lily to stall out on like a worst case scenario with Greninja is good. But I feel like that's not, dang it. No. That's actually not the play. I'm putting the Leaf back because here's the thing. We are if we're in a scenario where the Greninja is able to be attacked, like we're dealing 40 damage per turn max, right? So we're dealing 40 damage per turn. Oh, wait. All my energies got messed up. No, wait. We must have the metal, the fighting, and the grass. I mean, that's a must. No, I think the Leaf makes more sense because, like, how we lose against an EX deck is if they're able to get our Oricorio out of the active slot. Healing, if we're ever in a scenario where we have to heal the Greninja, like, it's basically GG's because we're only dealing 40 damage per turn. So we're really shooting for a niche matchup here. MTC's next up. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching the stream has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to everybody watching the video. We're going up against an electric deck, which means that we're highly likely to be seeing a lot of non-EX Pokemon, which could be bad. This could be Pikachu. This could be Alolan Raichu. This could be Oricorio. It probably is Oricorio. All right, let's see what our opponent's going to put out here. It is Oricorio. Okay, so this is doable, right? This is doable. It could also just be like a double Oricorio deck, and if we can draw into Greninja quickly, and if we can get some tools for our active, we could be in a good spot. So let's play this out and see how it goes. Add Shaman. Shaman is an interesting idea. Oh, it's Dragonite. Okay. Oh gosh, and he's Manaphy too. Oh no. So yeah, guaranteed to be a water electric deck, with Manaphy's whole mission here being ramping the Dragonite. And Oricorio is actually like probably the best Dragonite deck I've seen in a while. If we pull Froakie here, absolute cinema. Okay, we don't pull, but we do get the other research. We're not in danger of being attacked, so we're not going to commit to a tool yet. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'm allergic to Dragonite decks, clearly. I'm calling it. You're going to win on the 11th attempt? Wait, imagine? Imagine I win on the 11th attempt. Pyukumuku would help. So we did consider Pyukumuku. The issue with that is you're only dealing 50 damage as the ceiling, right? And that's only going to happen after Pyukumuku goes down. So if you think about it, if you have two Greninjas down here, both of them could exceed 50 damage before even giving up a single point. So we have to consider our damage ceilings whenever you're relying on abilities. Okay, Greninja, please. Or, I mean, Froakie. Froakie. Oh, no, wait. It's an absolute tragedy. Okay, I am forced into a helmet here. This is a giga yikes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Iono now for sure. I was really hoping I could make that work with the professor's research. If I do pull Froakie off that, that's better than Ionoing. Now I'm forced into Iono, but I'm like behind. I'm on the back foot now. Okay, this is a problem. Oh, wait, no, he's going to retreat. Okay, so he's going to start ramping with Manaphy. Oh, no, he's going to start... well, of course he's not going to go to Manaphy. He doesn't have water this turn. So he's just going to start thinning out his deck with Chatot, trying to get the Dragonite evolution. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that at least gives us a little bit of time, though. Our opponent's having bad draw luck into the Dragonite. Dude, wow. Okay, so I am forced to Iono here. Which that's pretty funny, because it kind of helps our opponent. Or hurts him. Maybe the Chatot helped him there. Okay, anyways. Froakie? Wow, that's insane. Guaranteed to pull Froakie off the Pokeball, though. 100% chance, which is absolute cinema. Also, getting the other Oricorio is huge for Sabrina pressure. So, okay, this is officially doable. We'll have the evolution on the next turn. Cap the Alien, thank you for subscribing. And Hot Buns, thank you for following over on Twitch. What a legend. Okay. Yeah, so like, give it to me straight. I might be cooked, right? Like, maybe I'm cooked. I don't know. Let's see. Christian, thank you for following over on TikTok. Burger Gaming, hope you're doing well today. Marshall, hope you're doing well today. Furcan, Grant, Fernando, Searock, Opal, Chris Smith, Orange Man, hope you're all doing well today. Robo, I'm here to tell you that you missed the quiz. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm throwing. Okay. Oh, now I'm regretting not having any heals because like this Oricorio is such a problem. But this is why we have the X speeds, right? Because we're at least dealing damage to the Oricorio now. We're at least dealing damage. Do I swap? So here's the thing. He doesn't have any EX anyway. So I think it's better to like... yeah, I think we want the chip damage with the helmet. I think we do. He's not going into his Dragonite at all yet. 20 damage, pop. If he Sabrina's, I'm not going to Poison Barb this Oricorio yet. Oh, this is looking bad. But we'll see. You know, our opponent could misplay. He could like choose to not build the Dragonite. So K's here with the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you. What a legend. How are you supposed to win without energy? I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. Let's see. You might have been able to force Cyrus. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so the 20 damage there is huge. Deck of agony and suffering. No, yeah, there was an argument there to maybe Poison Barb and swap. Why use those energies? I don't know. Demon Yaya, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Oh, Forest Fever. I missed that. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Okay. Guaranteed to pull Froakie. Okay, so we do pull Froakie. Now we Poison Barb, and if he wants to attack our Oricorio, he gets cooked. So this is going to force him to have to heal. In hindsight, maybe the swap plus Poison Barb was better there, but we'll just have to see, right? Like, Oricorio is not our win condition. Our win condition is having double Greninja. If we could get both Greninjas going, by the way, huge, right? Okay, yeah, so he's healed the Oricorio. We no longer have a win condition. He's always going to get the Dragonite setup. Shout out to our opponent. All right. Attempt number 9, I was here. Attempt number 9, I was here. I'm Game Mod? Oh, you came over from TikTok to YouTube? What a legend. What an absolute legend. Kazier, thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Why no electric water energy? This is the no energy challenge. If you're just tuning in, yes, that is as crazy as it sounds. It is the most difficult thing you could probably ever do in this game. We can't use any energy. We can't use any supporter trainer card to grant us energy. So the idea here is to try to stun our opponent using Oricorio if they're using EX Pokemon, and then get the chip damage with Greninja, and then get any sort of residual damage we can with tools. We crunched the numbers. There's so many different cards you could use. And you could really break up these abilities into 3 different categories, right? Like you could use, like there's tech abilities, there's heals abilities, and there's damage abilities. Examples of tech abilities: Oricorio, no damage from EX. Aerodactyl, you prevent evolutions. Hypno, you can sleep. Pidgeot has Drive Off to swap around the active slots. Victreebel has Fragrance Trap to pull Pokemon into the active slot. Then you have heals, right? So you could use Wigglytuff, heal 20 damage. You could use Butterfree, heal 20 damage. Shaman, heal 10 damage. Dusknoir, remove damage from any Pokemon and bring it to Dusknoir. The issue, though, is like some of these options, like Butterfree, for example, you're really going to bloat your deck. That is a stage 2, right? Like Greninja, I'm okay with Greninja because it's at least an aggressive option. You're at least doing like, 40 damage max. You don't have too many options, though, for damage. Pyukumuku, you have to go down to deal damage. Weezing, you poison. Grafaiai, you poison. Greninja, 20 damage. Glaceon, 10 damage per checkup. Druddigon and Palma and Poliwrath, 20 damage when they're attacked. Okay, Master Ball v Master Ball, and we're going second, which is Gong of Good Fortune. But yeah, essentially there's not too many good options. In a water deck, we have to hope that this is going to be Palkia, in which case we always lead Oricorio. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and it is Palkia. Wait, sorry, I'm reading 3 different chats right now, and I missed that our opponent. Oh, just concedes. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. Now here's the issue, right? That is not challenge completed because we are not able to undisputably say that that was a win. So the only way a concede counts is if you know for sure that it would have led to a win. Our opponent could have just not wanted to fight Oricorio. So yeah. That can't count. Yeah, it can't count. Let's see. Hot Buns. Next one's 2 weeks from now. Be there, get me Twitch messages. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm down. There was a Pokemon question for you and everyone fumbled it. I would never fumble a Pokemon question in my entire life. Okay. Attempt number 10, I was here. Okay, Monsieur Kiwi is next up. Sam Smith, hope you're doing well today. I love your music. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats. Okay. We're going up against a water deck. Maybe we can get another concede here, and then what we do is we use the other Oricorio for Sabrina pressure. Honestly, really good opening hand. I'm very happy with this. Squirtle. Okay, so at most, we're probably going to be getting attacked by a Wartortle. There is a variant of Blastoise that's not an EX and is like pretty good though, so we'll have to see. Okay, Andrew, hope you're doing well today. Andrew, was that Palkia user? Yes, the spammer in the chat. That was the Palkia user. Siamil, thank you for following over on TikTok. Drud first shield, then Yellow Bird. That is an interesting option. We are always going to try to lead Oricorio with Greninja being our win condition. So let's go ahead and just do that in case he Sabrinas. End our turn. Okay, immediately our opponent is confused. He's like, okay, he's using fighting and steel energy. But that's okay. Look, we want to confuse him. It's all a part of our strategy. Blastoise EX is just a stronger Blastoise? Yeah, I mean, Blastoise EX is actually pretty good in this meta as well. There's the Palkia. So far, I'm liking what I see here. And he chooses to not attack. So far, I like what I see here. Nothing we could do, though. Our opponent is so confused. Thank you guys so much on YouTube for getting the stream to 100 likes. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. How many likes are we on TikTok? I can't see. TikTok, we're up to 5,000 likes on TikTok, man. Thank you guys so much. Absolute legends over on TikTok. And Logan Ford with the gifts on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Dez, hope you're doing well today. Aaron, hope you're doing well today. Logan Ford. Slick Bricks. Okay, so the Squirtle has decided it's now time to attack. This is very problematic for me. This Pokeball is guaranteed to be Froakie. Wait, we have Sam Smith in the YouTube chat? I can't even believe it. I love your music so much. Okay, what we really need here, our win condition at this point is for the rare candies to not be on the bottom of our deck, which unfortunately that's how it's looking. Yeah, this is like pretty bad. Yeah, and he's, I mean, at least he's not evolving to War Turtle. This could be worse. There's the rare candy. Okay, absolute cinema. It is absolute cinema. We do burn the X speed, by the way. We do burn the X speed. So we're going to poison this little tortoise. The tortoise gets poisoned. Portis. I don't know how to rhyme that. Our opponent left for a brief moment to rethink his life choices, but he's back. So this is good. How long have you been live? I've been going for about 1 hour exactly. Too many extra cards to add Glaceon. Yeah, it's like, you guys, there's like so many good cards we could use. Okay, that's okay. Well, whatever. We're gonna give up a KO here probably if he has the evolution. But this is why we're running. This is why you have to run double Oricorio. It's for the Sabrina pressure. Does he attack? That would be so crazy. Okay, he's gonna try to burn that. So basically, that is kind of problematic actually. Luckily we do pick up a KO on the Squirtle. We do have another rare candy also. Do I want chip damage now? Do I want chip damage on this Squirtle? Pop. I don't think it actually matters at the end of the day. I don't think it actually matters. Now, at a certain point in this challenge, we will have to transition from this Oricorio to maybe even Greninja. Because we need Oricorio for the Palkia. We must have it. Right? So it's a must. Use Guzma? Yeah, we actually did have Guzma in the deck, and that would have been a really easy and funny way to get a KO. Iono, there's nasty work for my opponent. He has the War Turtle now for sure, like almost guaranteed he has the War Turtle. Yeah, okay. So this is like for sure a huge problem. We have got a very difficult decision to make. He drops himself to 60. If he has Irida, which he probably does, he hasn't used it yet. This is very bad. This is so bad. We have to make a crucial decision here. We can only take 2 hits from War Turtle. I think we are gonna chance it, and we're gonna go Oricorio. We need Oricorio for the Palkia, but I have faith that we can pull the other Greninja, or yeah, Professor's Research. Candy, please. Candy? Helmet? Poke Center Lady is Pog. Poke Center Lady is actually so Pog. I will commit to Rocky Helmet here. If we could pull... Because yeah, basically now he's going to have to attack us 3 times. So we do KO the War Turtle. Wait, this is a very strong attempt. This is a very, very strong attempt. Somebody fill me in. Why is this guy running fighting energy? Wait! Our opponent had enough of the yellow pom-pom bird. He's out of there. Hide chat. Tyler, if you want to hide the chat on YouTube, what you have to do, go full screen on YouTube. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, click the vertical ellipsis button and click hide chat. That's how you do it on YouTube. Challenge completed? No, it's not challenge completed. Wait, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down, okay? The rules are above my head. That is not challenge completed. Concedes only count if it is an undisputable win, meaning our opponent had no chance of winning. Our opponent was still able to stall, swap to Palkia, you know, heal his War Turtle with Irida, come back in, deal damage with War Turtle. That does not count. Attempt number 11, I was here. It's not a valid win. It's not. Who's next? Level 50 Leo TCS with the sweatiest PvP badges I've seen in my life. Okay. Going second in Song of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat has been blessed with increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to anybody watching this video. I think concedes will be your main issue. Yeah, so if you guys are just not watching me, my name's Robo. I'm a Pokemon Pocket mad lad. I do the craziest challenges on YouTube for Pokemon Pocket. Concedes are always our biggest issue. We did the most difficult challenge in all of Pokemon Pocket, which was the max damage challenge with Celebi, doing the cap of damage in a single attacking move of 990 damage with Celebi. And dude, this, by the way, filling out our bench here is bananas. This is such a good open. But yeah, I mean, we had hundreds of failed attempts, and concedes was our biggest issue, for sure. Okay, I'm really happy with this open, and we also have Iono and Rare Candy. Yeah. He's gonna sleep my Froakie, though, which is like, I'm kind of shook about that. Can we wake up here? Yes, okay. We're so back right now. J9, thank you for following on TikTok. Your browser history, thank you for following on TikTok. And Aaron, thank you for following on TikTok. I actually don't... I don't want to Iono just yet. I think that there's... So we have a 1 in 5 chance approximately of pulling Greninja, or we could pull the other professor's research, which leads to Greninja. So I'm willing to risk it here and hope that he doesn't have the Evo and we can stall for a little bit longer. Even after he gets the Evo, it will be Wigglytuff and we can still kind of get out of there using Iono, pulling an X speed, something. So let's just chill for a second. Let's conserve our tools for, you know, once we get a better idea of how we're going to do this. Does he have the Evo? He just sings. Okay, so this is fine. I'm okay with this. You can put me to sleep because I'm just going to roll heads anyway. Rub the coin for good luck. Okay. Not what we want to see. Our Froakie is taking a nap. That's all I can do on this turn too. Bang! It is absolute cinema. Froakie wakes up just in time for Wigglytuff to come in. Our opponent has got 8 cards in his hand. Yikes. All right, does he have the evolution? No, he doesn't. I'm happy with this. Wait, this is a fantastic attempt. If I wake up here. Oh my goodness. Greninja, 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 Greninja. Oh my goodness, this attempt is crazy. This attempt is crazy. Hold on. I think I Iono now. I think I Iono. No, I don't. There's no point. I mean, I do commit to the Rocky Helmet, and then I commit to the Rocky Helmet on Oricorio. Yeah, now that I have the Greninja, I don't even care. I don't even care. I want Greninja to take some hits, because even if he goes to Wigglytuff, I'm okay. Best attempt of the day, maybe. Wait, the chat has been saying it would happen on attempt 11. I just realized since the start of the stream. Wait, no way, guys. He's got the Wigglytuff, so he is going to heal himself, which is like kind of a problem, which means we need the other Froakie. Desperately bad. We can we can use the helmet to kind of like negate that, so we're still going to have to hit 5 times. The TikTok chat is cracking me up. You did an energy question mark? That's been the #1 comment of the whole stream. Why is he not using energy? Okay, I'll burn this Pokeball for everyone's OCD. I got you guys. Don't even worry. Pokemon Center Lady is life-changing in this very moment. Okay, we have to attack 5 times. Because the helmet is going to negate the healing that he's doing. We are down to our last 8 cards. If we could pull our other research, that would be huge because we need it. I mean, we're going to have to pull rare candy and the other Greninja. Let's burn the Iono at like the most opportune time. Maybe after we've pulled like half of the cards, we can Iono and make a play. And he, oh God, okay. That's kind of a problem. I should have known that he'd have Poké Center Lady. He's probably running Irida as well. Imagine if I had Mars. Imagine if I had Mars. I need X speed here. Oh my goodness, wait, everything is going our way. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is going our way. This is what dreams are made of. Here we go. This is why we have the Oricorio with the helmet for this exact worst case scenario to be able to get that chip damage. Yeah, okay. Winnable. Winnable. We don't want to see Cyrus here. We don't want to see Irida. At this point, you got to think our opponent has like everything he could possibly need. Is this just a Wigglytuff deck? My opponent's just using Wigglytuff? What is my opponent's draw? And he's, oh man. This Wigglytuff is immortal. This Wigglytuff is immortal. Rare candy, please. Yes, okay. That's half of what we need. How are we gonna do this when he has all these heals? How are we gonna do this? We've whittled him down to 60. He's gonna be back at 60 by the end of his next turn. I don't think there's any point to Iono. We just like... This is so bad. We need double Greninja. No, there's the Poplio. That's a huge problem. Primarina heals 30 damage, right? Shout out to our opponent. It's like the worst draw luck he could have possibly had. Both his Poplio are on the bottom of his deck. The issue now is he's going to have the evolutions every single turn. What the heck? Why is there only a pink turd? It's the Immortal Wigglytuff deck. Immortal Wigglytuff. Okay, well, I have to go to Oricorio. We need both of our Greninja here, boys. Greninja here, please. Oh, man. I'll burn this for everyone's OCD. So bad, dude. So bad. If our other Greninja was not on the bottom of our deck, I think we actually win. I think this would have been the attempt. Everybody in chat was saying attempt 11 would be the win. Honestly, you guys called it close. I can't even lie. This one, dude, he's got the Primarina. It heals 30 damage, right? Let me look at this. 30? Oh, but only water Pokemon. Wait, so he can't heal the Wigglytuff. But by the time he brings Primarina in, he's only used one Irida. Oh, that's gonna be way too much healing for me. I can deal 40 damage as my cap, and he can heal 30. He's gonna deal 60 damage for every 10 that I deal. GG's, yeah. Well played, man. We had a window where we could have made it happen on attempt number 11, but it just wasn't enough, man. If we pulled our Greninja a little earlier, there was a chance. Keeping the Pokeballs for Iono would have been useful. That's true, Lazy Cat. Yeah, that was probably a misplay in hindsight. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to you guys on YouTube, by the way. We almost have the stream to 150 likes. Thank you, guys. Level 50 Taylor. Okay. Taylor's next up. Yeah, that was a close one. All right. What does Taylor have? Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to everybody watching the video right now. We're going up against a Psychic deck. This is high probability to see Giratina. We have no choice but to lead Oricorio, but this is my preference anyway, going up against a Psychic deck. We don't want to see some of those non-EX Pokemon like Togekiss or anything like that. We ran into a Togekiss earlier, right? So attempt number 12, I was here. Tapu Lele is perfect. Wait, this is the best possible matchup we could have ever asked for. It does damage for every energy attached to our Pokemon. We have the Tapu Lele counter Absolute Cinema. Okay? We have pulled the Tapu Lele counter. This is the best case scenario. Best case scenario. Let's see. Tyree over on TikTok. Hope you're doing well today. Dragon, hope you're doing well today. Spider That Man, thank you for following on TikTok. 66% chance to pull Froakie here. And then it would be Absolute Cinema because we already have Greninja. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Can we pull the candy? No, we can't. We're not in danger of having any damage done to us, though. 50% chance of being Oricorio, and we do get it. Fantastic. We also already have the X speed. So at this point, we're really just looking for that rare candy, and then we can start dealing damage here. The Tapu Lele is never an issue. Never. So we're going to start targeting everything else that he has on his bench, starting with the Shuppet. Okay, let's make it work. We have Chasen in the chat. W Chasen, hope you're doing well today, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, here, I got it. I got it on Twitch. Thank you so much, Resonance, for telling me that. Let's see. $6K. Okay, yeah, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. I got it. I got it. Okay. Deep Fried Baby, thank you for following over on TikTok. In hindsight, having the helmet there is probably better for that scenario. Wait, our opponent's deck is so funny. We are literally countering our opponent's deck. Tapu Lele only does damage if you have energy. We're not using any energy. And Banet prevents us from putting energy on our active. We literally don't care. This is so funny, man. It's troll deck versus troll deck. This is amazing. Yeah, okay, so now we helmet. I wish we could have helmeted like a tiny bit earlier, but it's okay. We have the X speed, so we'll go out to our other Oricorio soon. No rare candy is kind of a bummer, but look, we're going to make it work. I would say so far, look, we're on attempt 12. It's been surprising how few EX decks we've run into. It's surprising for sure. Rage pay tags. Do you pay for Streamlabs to dual stream? So I do dual stream. I don't know if I'm paying for it. I don't remember how I set that up. I set that up a long time ago. Maybe I am. I don't know. Hugo, hope you're doing well today. All right, so now we X speed, which will force him to like burn like a Sabrina or something. So removing Bayonet is going to be the most important thing, right? Because our opponent's deck's probably running 2 Bayonet, 2 Giratina, 2 Tapu Lele. If we manage to remove the Bayonet, I think we win. Bayonet has a max of 90 HP unless it capes. So it's definitely possible, but the fact that we are not pulling Greninja is like extremely bad. Or rare candy, I mean. We need to pull... We absolutely need to pull Greninja. I think I do actually burn my Poké Center lady for the Cyrus as well. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. We also still have another X speed, which is good. Okay. This is okay. We're going to poison the Bayonet, but you guys, if we... Our win con right now is like rare candy. And it's both our rare candy are on the bottom of our deck. This is very, very bad. Is this ranked? No, but we were a Master Ball ranked player. When the season reset, everybody got dropped to Ultra Ball. That's where we are. So it's not ranked, but yeah. We've still been playing against a bunch of Master Ball and Ultra Ball players, even in casual though. I think it's been mostly Master Ball players. Okay, we pull the rare candy. This is crucial. This is absolutely crucial. We will X speed as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why you also pull the leaf. Because if he's running 2 Cyrus and Sabrina, it becomes doable, right? Hold on. Best attempt of the day. Best attempt of the day. Yeah, okay. Let's end our turn there. Let's see. I Love Food. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Ant-Man, thank you for following on Twitch. Burger Gaming... Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. So we baited out all of his Cyrus, which is fantastic. And we'll be able to get this Oricorio back in for free, which is very important. So Greninja guaranteed picks up the KO, and then it's going to be Oricorio v Bayonet. Ah, dude, we need to get it. We need to get our other Greninja out soon. We have yet to have a good attempt where we're getting 2 Greninjas at the same time. This is doable. RJ, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, and Cortez, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. There's the other Greninja. That's a good start, right? That's a good start. Let's pick up this KO, guaranteed. We have to hope that our opponent is not also using Sabrina. Let's see. Silver Toothless, hope you're doing well today. Dirk, hope you're doing well today. Tony says, Diary Dr. Pepper, fire. Yes, Dr. Pepper is fantastic. Shark Gunner, hope you're doing well today. Zam, Kekali, SCV. And he's got the Sabrina. Come on. He's running. See, that's why you need to have the Leaf and the X speed, is because these decks are running everything. What a play, man. What a play. What a play. So this is where his... Hold on. We know that our last 3 cards have to be Froakie, Rare Candy, and like all the things. So it's just going to be a matter of who pulls the Shuppet for... Oh, he's got the research. This is probably GG's. It's just because I need 2 turns to be able to get the Greninja. I need Froakie and I need the Rare Candy. I mean, the cards that we needed are on the very bottom of our deck. Like, what can you do, right? Like... Oh, he's not putting the energy out on... This is interesting. Because what are the chances that he's running 2... What are the chances he's running 2 Sabrina? He may not be able to get my Oricorio out of the active. That's our turn. He may not be able to get Oricorio out of the active. So, okay, yeah, okay, nice. If we can remove this Shuppet, this would be GG's. It would actually be GG. Even if he concedes. Yes, there's the Froakie. Okay, this is officially doable. This is officially doable. He's not putting energy on the Bayonet. Wait, you guys may be witnessing the end of the challenge here. You may be witnessing the end of the challenge. This is doable. If he Sabrinas, it's GG's. If he Sabrinas, it's GG's. I don't think he has it, though. I don't think he has it. Yeah, okay, so he realizes now he needs to go. But he's not. He doesn't have the Evo. His Evo is his last card, I think. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting attacker's advantage here. We get attacker's advantage plus poison. I'm really wishing I had my helmet on my Oricorio now, but like hindsight's 2020. Attacker's advantage. If he evolves, he's doing 30 damage per turn. So he's going to have to attack me 3 times. And he's going to poison himself. The evolution has 90 damage plus. I think I win that exchange. I can stall in a worst case scenario into... No, I can't. I can never leave. I can never leave. This one's going to come down to the wire, boys. This might be it, though. Which would be insane. Okay, so that was what he needed. It was his final card. 30 damage. I have to KO him within the next 3 turns. Wait a second. This is doable. This is going to come down to the wire, boys. This is going to come down to the absolute wire. 30 damage per turn. Or 40, I guess technically the poison's going to come through, right? Show me the poison. Oh my goodness, I think we did it. I actually think we did it, boys. If he concedes... A concede only counts if it's a guaranteed undisputable win, regardless of the concede. He can't attack me with Giratina or Tapu Lele. And I'm going to pick up the KO right here. Oh my goodness. Winnable. With a 10, my opponent came 10 HP away from this win. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I think we actually did it. One of the most difficult challenges in all of Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think that's GG's, boys. I think it's actually GG. I think we actually did it, dude. I can't believe it. My opponent's not conceding because he's hoping I'll goof, and I'll put, like, his win condition now is that I goof and I put energy on one of my cards for his Tapu Lele to attack. Oh my goodness. I think you guys are witnessing it. I think you guys are witnessing the win here. I was here. Oh my goodness, that's the challenge. That's the challenge. We did it. That's the challenge. Dude, that attempt is good. That attempt is good. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. One of the most difficult challenges in all of Pokemon TCG Pocket on the 12th attempt. That is bizarre. That's crazy. I'm telling you guys, look, you guys know I'm a Pokemon Pocket mad lad. Dude, we've done so many challenges. That's one of the craziest you can do. Oh my goodness. Shout out to everyone who tuned in for that. Wow. Oh my God. That is one of the craziest challenges, man. That is insane. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Wow. Okay, wait, you guys, wait. I've prepped another one. I've prepped one of the other craziest challenges that is, like, possible. That is, like, look. Oh, dude, wait until you guys see this one. Wait, I gotta timestamp that. I'm gonna have to watch back that whole match. That was so insane. I can't believe we did that, bro. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me, dude? I'm not even gonna lie. I was talking to my wife before I went live. I was like, this one might take over 100 attempts because we've had some challenges that have taken hundreds of attempts. I thought this was gonna be one of them. That was insane. I can't even lie. That was so insane, dude. Okay. Wow. Transition. Okay, we have another challenge. We've got 5 for the win. Wait, Hooters with the dono. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Wait, we've got subscribers coming in for that, dude. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing off that challenge win. I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to RJ for subscribing, Silver, The Hunting, Maquillage, Hooters. Thank you, man. Thank you guys so much. Over on TikTok, we had a bunch of followers coming too. Chef Boy, thank you so much. Man, shout out to everyone for being here, dude. Sandbug, dude, thank you for the gifts on TikTok as well. Wow, dude, you know what's crazy too is everybody that typed in chat, you're all going to be in the YouTube video. Everyone that was typing in chat in that winning moment. So you guys are watching on vertical. I have another stream going that's horizontal and the chat's going the whole time on that. You are all in the YouTube video, dude. Congrats. I was here. Oh my goodness. And by the way, we're going to have a YouTube video going up this week. Okay, so look, transition. Wait, are you telling me there's another almost like impossible challenge? Yes. Look, I've got it all lined up, right? Excuse me. I'm allergic to absolutely insane decks, apparently. Yeah, no, I mean, this next challenge we have is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness, dude. So many subscribers are coming in, man. Hootis, SOS, James, Ocelot, Wild, NB, Mox, Slowlo. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, dude. Bunch of legends. Dude, I can't even believe like that we did that. That's so crazy. Do no trainers. Okay, so look, the challenge on your screen does not deceive you. The no evolving challenge, and you can't use EX. So look, we just completed a challenge, no energy, and we're jumping right into no evolving. Dude, what even is my stream? Like, I didn't even know. Is it even possible? It might be impossible to complete this challenge. It might be impossible. Hold on, I gotta update the stream titles though. Ah, screw it, whatever. We'll just let it go. But what I do need to do is update the rules above my head. Okay, yes, the no evolving challenge. We've got that going above my head. Let's reset the attempts counter. 12 attempts is criminal. Like, dude, and what's crazy is everybody in the chat was saying it would be on 11 attempts. Everybody was saying it would be on 11 attempts. That's easy. Use Oricorio? I don't know, man. Okay, so this challenge is definitely easier than the last one, but this is still going to be very hard, right? Like, there's so much EX in the meta. Now let's break down what I'm doing for this. I feel like this deck's probably going to give us the best chances of beating this challenge, the no evolving challenge. So the idea here is to use some colorless Pokemon and use this new trainer card, Ilima. If damage is dealt to your colorless card, you're able to bring it back into your hand. So Snorlax is really going to be the star of this show, right? We're going to use Berry. It's going to take half the energy to get that attack off. And then once Snorlax goes down, Marshadow comes in for 100 damage, right? So that's kind of the idea behind this deck. And then Kangaskhan is like an early lead is like pretty decent, right? So yeah, it's the no evolving challenge. I think I probably should update all the stream titles though. So let me do that real quick. Because people are going to come in and see the title and be like, what is this? What is going on here? So just give me 1 second. Let me update all the stream titles. Man, I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these challenges. We've been having so much fun. I feel like the meta is in such a good spot in Pokemon Pocket. And I mean, dude, the challenges that we've been doing are so crazy. They're so crazy. You know what? Screw it, man. Screw it. Let's just wait, customization. Would I change the thumbnail here? No, yeah, it's fine. Let's just get into the next let's get into the next few battles. I feel like it's gonna take too long for me to set all this up, so whatever. If people coming in there confused, it's okay. Okay, attempt number 1, I was here. Andrew, I'm doing well today. Joseph, Melissa, level 50 Noibo is up first. Let's see. Okay, Noibo likes legendary and mythical Pokemon. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat has increased pack luck on this day. A Marshadow opening is not exactly what we want. Double Marshadow is what we want, though. We would just rather have Snorlax or Kangaskhan in the active, which we're guaranteed to pull with this Golden Pokeball. And we're going up against the... Yeah, we're familiar with this deck. We went up against this recently, right? There was like Wigglytuff or Giratina in this deck as well. Oh, just pin a message saying it's the no evolution challenge. That's a good idea. This is the no evolving challenge. We just completed the no energy challenge. Yeah, good idea. Let me pin that. Good idea. Good idea. Pin. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So, 50% chance to be Snorlax or Kangaskhan, and it's going to be Kangaskhan. Now, this is going to feel really weird, but we're actually able to put energy on our Pokemon, which is like pretty bananas. We also pull the Rocket Grunt for shenanigans, so I'm really happy about that. Micah with the gifts on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Are you on YouTube? Yes, Robo Pokemon on YouTube. That's where all of our extra videos are as well. Benny with the gifts on TikTok too. Thank you so much. He's already got the Greninja. Yikes. Let's see. Slowlo, Drill, and Solo Dolo. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, by the way. Oh, man. Everything's easy mode after no energy challenge. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. No energy challenge was like truly bananas. Oh, dude, I'm so happy we got that challenge out of the way too. Like, I was fully expecting that to take like 100 attempts for sure. Yeah, so we just swap here and go for damage. And then we will Rocket Grunt after the next turn to try and slow this down. We want to save the last spot for Snorlax for sure. Heads here would be 60 damage. Okay, yikes. You got another challenge lined up? Yeah. Dude, people have been giving so many good suggestions for challenges in the Discord, so... Andrew Hamilton, over doing well today. MBO and Slugger Forces. Hope you're all doing well today. Dude, it feels so weird to be attaching energy to my cards. What do we feel about our chances to win here? It's really going to come down to if we can set up Snorlax and pull Berry. If we can set up Snorlax, pull Berry, and get a Marshadow going, like, we have a pretty decent shot here. Let's see. Robo, if you get a chance, I've been trying to figure out how to set up a Beedrill EX with Meowscarada deck. What should I add for a meta-capable deck? What I would do if I were you, Resonance, is I would join the Discord. And we have a decks portion where people are sharing decks all the time. I'll throw that link in the chat. We would love to have you guys in the Discord. We're sharing decks. We're trading. We're doing all kinds of stuff, man. You guys can give me suggestions over there. Okay, there's the Snorlax. I actually do think I want to Rocket Grunt here. I do want to Rocket Grunt because that sets the Snorlax back even further to where... Wow, that would have been crazy value if I let him go up one more. But I'm basically preventing the KO because the Snorlax decks always have Berry, right? So I'm preventing that. And then let's get this set up. Dizzy Punch. The worst possible luck ever from Kangaskhan, by the way. Like, truly unprecedented bad luck. My next energy goes on Marshadow for sure. My next energy goes on Marshadow. He's going to go for my bottom Marshadow. That's fine. Do I have healing in this deck? No. No healing. So that is kind of a problem. Certified. Let's force him to take chip damage whenever he does remove my Kangaskhan. Marshadow is now always able to come in for 100 damage. Now every other energy is going to go into Snorlax. I need heads, man. When am I going to stop flipping tails? Okay, we're 1 for 6. So now we do guaranteed KO the Snorlax. If he attacks, he drops himself below 100. Marshadow picks up the KO. Absolute cinema. You should do no energy and no evolutions challenge next? Dude, that might actually be impossible. Because then I'd have to rely on things like Druddigon to do damage, right? Which, like, I have to be attacked for that, which is just insane. Like, that might actually be impossible. That might actually be impossible. Dude, shout out to you guys for liking the stream, by the way. On YouTube, we almost have the live to 400 likes. Or 200 likes, sorry. I'm streamer brained out of my absolute mind. So, let's do it like this. I don't think having 2 Snorlax is going to be the play. Because that's going to be a lot of energy, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, huge. That damage is so important. Hey, Robo, what's your favorite Pokemon? So I posted a YouTube video on the channel where I went through every single Pokemon that's ever been created. And at the very end, after ranking every Pokemon, it ended up being Shiny Mewtwo. I grew up on the Game Boy. I grew up on Gen 1. So Mewtwo is like a legendary, has always been one of my favorites. It has a fantastic quote in the Pokemon movie. I see now the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It can talk. It has fantastic megas. I really like its shiny. I personally caught the shiny in Pokemon Go as well. So yeah, I really, really enjoy Mewtwo. Dude, this is actually so bad because I can't afford for Kangaskhan to get KO'd. So we're going to have to pivot into Snorlax, actually, for us to have a chance. Yeah, we have to pivot into Snorlax. I actually think this is just GG's. I think this is actually GG. Because I never pulled the berry. I never pulled the berry, so I think it actually is GG. He attacks. I could Ilima after I attack. And then I can reset because he's gonna go up to 2 points. His Marshadow is gonna go down because of Greninja. I think I do actually still have a way through using Ilima. But our opponent choosing to target our fighting types is making it a little bit harder. Robo went through every Pokemon like Markiplier and said smash or pass. That would be such a crazy video out of me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, now I'm cooked. Now I don't know. I don't think I have a win condition here, do I? Because my opponent, I need to get 3 points by the time he gets 1. And he's using water energy, so he's able to attack with Greninja. First attempt, I was here. GG's. First attempt, I was here. I could probably stall that out and get like at least 2 points, maybe, but I don't think it's possible. First attempt, I was here. Shout out to you guys for 200 likes on YouTube, by the way. Thank you guys. And on, let's see, on TikTok, we're almost up to 10,000 likes, man. Shout out to you guys. Bunch of legends. Holy. Okay. Here we go. Second attempt, I was here. Adam in the chat. The best mod in the business. Dude, Adam, you missed the craziest. Oh, level 50 Master Ball. No way. I'm shook. Adam, we completed the no energy challenge on attempt 12. It was insane. It was so insane. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat's been blessed with increased pack luck. Huge congrats to anybody watching this video. We're going up against a fire deck. We definitely lead Kangaskhan and have Marshadow in the back. Let's save our last 2 spots for Snorlax and our other Marshadow. Tauros? What? This guy is bananas. Okay, there's the Snorlax, which is everything. Energy advantage for early chip damage is very important as well. Double Ilma. Ooh, and Rocky Helmet. Wait, we are such a problem. Actually, I think I may want to save Rocky Helmet for Snorlax. Actually, that's definitely what we want to do, because we're probably going to put ourselves to sleep. Here we go. We have flipped tails so much with Kangaskhan. We'll take 1 heads, though. Huge. Matthew Music, thank you for following on TikTok. Have you done an only Evos deck? Not yet, MR. Not yet. That's a good idea, though. That is definitely a good idea. Okay. If we could pull other Marshadow, this would be fantastic. Peak. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is what dreams are made of? This is everything right now. Okay, now that we have Marshadow set up, every energy at this point is going to be going into Snorlax. There's a chance that we do KO this Tauros before it KOs us with another heads. Okay, if we pull 2 heads on the next turn, it's possible. What are my other tools? Let's look at the tools. Oh, that was a Pokeball. We do have another Rocky Helmet. If we can pull the other Rocky Helmet, I'll attach it to Kangaskhan. Force him to KO himself. That's going to be Stoke Charizard. Yep, and it is. Okay, Berry is everything. This means I am a huge problem. 2 heads here would be absolute cinema. Please, 2 heads. Oh my goodness! Immediately, this is the best attempt. Admittedly, we're only on the 2nd attempt, but you know what I mean. I mean, we're up big right now, right? Like, we already have a point. No damage has been done to us. He's totally wasted his energy. He will get to attack with Charizard on the next turn, though, because Stoke is going to bring him up to 4. Yep. Okay, so he does get to attack on the next turn. Kangaskhan is going to get deleted, and then Marshadow can come in, or Snorlax. So we've got some options for real. I go pop, pop, KO with Snorlax. Wait, are we going to beat the challenge right here? I need something. Okay, that's fine. So we can do up to 200 damage. Because now Marshadow comes in. Marshadow comes in. He KOs. If he doesn't have oh no, the Mars is so bad. If I can pull Berry, it's still possible. Yes, we pull Berry. Okay, so that's fine. Rocket Rocket would be really funny. What's the challenge? The rules are right above my head. They have Lily, I know, right? That's gonna be like our downfall here. No Lily, please. No heals. No heals. You know what we could probably do? I mean, this is the time, right? If we could get like five heads. Oh my god. Okay. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Because now I can swap to Snorlax early. I can swap to Snorlax early and then force Marshadow to be able to get back-to-back 100 damage, right? Yeah, because he has Lily. Okay. So this is still very doable. Because I have double Berry as well, like best case scenario for me. Who knew Rocket Grunt would be the MVP? That was insane. And we have Cyrus. Wait, this might be GG. Actually. This might actually be GG. Snorlax never leaves because I want him to go down for Marshadow. Oh my goodness. And he just concedes. Okay, well, concedes don't count. Concedes don't count. I think we had him there, boys. I think we had him there, especially with the Cyrus. That's what sucks. I think we had him. Okay, attempt number 3, I was here. I think we played that basically perfectly. The rocket grunt, I think the rocket grunt was the nail in the coffin for him to concede. Yeah, no, yeah, that's the issue, right? So if you're just tuning in, this is the No EX challenge, or the No Evolution No EX. You have to win with 3 points by KO. The concedes only count for a win if it's like a guaranteed undisputable win. Like, let's say you're about to take your final swing and they concede and you would have won. Okay, attempt number 3. Okay, level 47 player, TCG player. It's a challenge deck, not a meta deck. I know, right? Yep. Okay. Going first is Gong of Misfortune and Sadness, but we will try to bring it back. Marshallow's also like a worst case scenario for our active slot. And we're going against Drudagon. Okay. It's a water. So this is going to be Drudagon Greninja. Now we do want 2 Marshadow, but we just don't want them in the active slot. That's the issue, right? So let's hold on to one of our helmets as well. And that's our first turn. Leonel, hope you're doing well today. Shankar, Azured Flower, Mikey, Clements, Andrew, Orange Man, Ragdoll. This a meta deck? Question mark? No, this is far from a meta deck for sure. This is like one, this is like definitely one of the worst decks you could ever make. I forgot, what does Ilima do? So Ilima basically, if you have damage on your colorless Pokemon, you can bring it back into your hand. So for Snorlax, it's not bad, or for Kangaskhan, it's not bad. I probably do swap out to Kangaskhan here. This is 66% chance to be Snorlax, and it is. Okay, so now we do have our entire bench and active slot set up the way that we want it to be set up. I'd probably go Kangaskhan to deal with the Drudagon, or I could just start setting up Snorlax. I think I'm happy with that. I think we do start setting up Snorlax. Yeah, okay. And then I'll just come in for one big swing on Drudagon, because we're going to have to take 40 damage, right? So let's try to limit the... this is going to be Gyarados. Okay. And he has Misty for the Magikarp. Okay, perfect. Huge. Anything is possible. I was here. If you attack, you both take 40. We do have the berry, which means that on the next turn, we can KO the Drudagon, and we will pressure him as soon as possible. So this means we do commit to the Rocky Helmet on Snorlax, and our opponent has to take a couple more turns to get the... has to take a couple more turns to get Gyarados set up, which is good. I probably don't Leaf. I probably will save Leaf for Snorlax or for Kangaskhan. Yeah, okay. So on the next turn, Drudagon goes down guaranteed. Gyarados with Drud in this economy, question mark? I know, it is kind of bizarre. This is like... No, that's so bad. Oh my goodness. That might be GG. That means he guaranteed has the Gyarados. Oh no. Oh no. Kevin Fuse, thank you for following on TikTok. Wait, am I cooked? Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. Am I cooked? I'm actually so cooked. I don't think I've been more cooked. Because here's the thing. Wait, no. Kangaskhan Masterclass. Oh, wait. Rocket Grunt Masterclass? No, because I have to bury. I have to bury. Wait, Kangaskhan Masterclass. Kangaskhan Masterclass, right? Has to be. It has to be. Yeah. Okay. If he doesn't have Irida, we take... So here's the game-winning line, right? Snorlax goes down here, but he has to attack us. Not waking up there isn't like the most important thing. So, okay, yeah. So he KOs Snorlax. He drops himself to 60. Kangaskhan flips 2 heads. Oh, he's got the Irida. Okay, yeah, GG's. Shout out to our opponent, man. Attempt number 4, I was here. Yeah, the Irida was the nail in the coffin. I think without Irida, we flip 2 heads with Kangaskhan and it's GG. And like, there's a pretty good chance we win. Yeah. Wildcard, hope you're doing well today. Resonance over in Twitch, hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Game Odd, Matt, Red Ledford. MR, thank you for following over on TikTok. Level 40. Level 40 players next up. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to you. Kangaskhan as our open is like best case scenario. Now we just have to work on pulling the Marshadow. So Giratina plus a Psychic deck is pretty bad, right? Because, and then him going first is also pretty bad because he's going to Bellow. Then on the next turn, he's going to bring himself up to 3 energy and then he'll be able to attack. So Kangaskhan's really like pretty much cooked. We need to pull Berry on the next turn. We need to pull Berry. We're going to wait on the helmet till we see if we can bring... Actually, no, helmet on Kangaskhan kind of makes no sense because Giratina is always going to put himself in range for the Snorlax if we can just pull Berry. We just need to pull Berry. Because to attack, he's going to go minus 20 HP. Oh, we need Berry. We need Berry so bad. Kangaskhan goes down right here. This is pretty bad. This is still doable, though. We need something. Okay, huge. So that at least means if he uses Potion, he's still cooked. Berry and we like actually win. My opponent has to put something on the bench here. Yeah, so that's why that Kangaskhan heads was so huge because he's gonna deal 20 damage to himself and put him at range for Snore. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's pretty bad. So then helmet on Kangaskhan, and he has the cape. Okay, so then helmet wouldn't have even. Yikes! Certified yikes. Well, we helmet the Snorlax anyways because that's minus 20 HP, then minus 20 HP for the Snorlax, and then Berry. Okay, Berry, please. Berry, Berry, Berry. Berry, oh my goodness. It is absolute cinema. It's absolute cinema. And the helmet. And the Cyrus, if he wants to get weird. And the Ilima to bring him back into my hand to reset. Yeah, so if you want to attack me, you KO yourself. Smooth Criminal, hope you're doing well today. Attack me and perish. You might be cooked. Definitely not. He can only do 100. He can only do 130 to me. This guy is so cooked. I dare you to attack me. Wait, is he attacking? He's gonna lose. Oh no, he just ended his turn. Imagine if I pulled Berry. Imagine. Yeah, you just lose on the next turn. Look, Giratina, get something on your bench or perish. Yes, you're cooked. You're so cooked. What do the rules say? I need 3 points by KO though. He's gonna concede, yeah. So that's not a win. That's we can't consider that challenge completed. We need 3 points by KO. That is so funny though. Giratina v Snorlax, who wins? Clearly Snorlax. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't get 3 points though, boys. I can't. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Rob, thank you for following over on TikTok. Level 39 COD. Oh, man. All right. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. I was here. Snorlax in the active is so freaky. Oh my gosh. Wait, but if I pull Berry, imagine. Imagine if I pull Berry. Druddigon? Okay, wait. So I Sabrina and get a big hit into something? Wait. Lark N, thank you for following on TikTok. By the way, guys, I just posted a new YouTube or a new short and a new TikTok. And we have a new YouTube video coming out in just like a couple days. And it is going to be another challenge video, and it is absolutely insane. Like, truly insane. Our next, like, 3-4 YouTube videos are just, like, insane, dude. They're so crazy. Did you succeed the no energy challenge, says Monster Kid? Yes, and it was one of the craziest challenges we've ever done. I cannot wait to post that YouTube video. It's actually insane. Oh, he conceded. I would run away from Snorlax too. But it doesn't count, ladies and gentlemen. We need 3 points by KO. Concedes don't count. But thank you, COD. Thank you. No Evo? Yeah, we can't evolve and we can't use EXs for this challenge. Here's our deck if you want to play along. Level 39, the Nord. Okay. A Skyrim fan, maybe. All right. Going first is Gong of Misfortune, but it's okay. We'll make it work. We do have the Kangaskhan lead and we have Mars Shadow, so this is fantastic. We will also have, like, I think a 60% chance to pull Snorlax off the Pokeball, right? Or no, not exactly. Okay. It's more like a 50% chance to pull the Snorlax. 50% chance? No. That's okay, though. Because we do on double Mars Shadow, and then the last spot we want to give it to Snorlax. So it's going to be a battle between Kangaskhan and a yellow pom-pom bird. If we can get like a total of 3 heads over the next 2 turns, we can KO. We're getting flexed on as well. Yelvats, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And Joshua Harper, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. What do you guys think of this playmat, by the way? This playmat is crazy. The Solgaleo playmat, like, might be peak. Let's see. Forsworn Blade says, why do you prefer Pocket over Live? I think Pocket has, like, a little bit of an easier entry, and there's just less going on, which makes it more appealing to new players. So I think that's why the player base is so much larger than Pokemon Live, TCG Live. But what I would say is just play whatever you want to play, right? Like, they're both good games. Okay, bang! Nice. 2 heads on the next turn, and, you know, that's what dreams are made of. But yeah, you know, if you want something with a little bit more depth, like that's maybe more difficult, then go for TCG Live. But Pokemon Pocket, like, for me is more fun personally, but I just think it's personal preference. I love the playmat. Yeah, I'm excited to start using this playmat for my Solgaleo deck. Or Solgaleo. I prefer the Rowlet playmat. Yeah, that's also like an insane playmat. No way this guy Sabrina'd me out of my mind. What a freak. What a freak. It was a biggie. Hope you're doing well today. Cloudy cards, Cal Circuits. Waffle the Man 101. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. What a legend. Okay, so yeah, I just like leave, right? Like, I don't even care. If I flip 2 heads, GG. And we have the Cyrus if he wants to get weird. Dang it. Okay, we at least get 1 head. So this Oricorio is cooked. Like, don't get it wrong. Let's see. Big Keith Lomongo. Hope you're doing well today. Big fan. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you watching the videos. What an absolute legend. Okay, yeah, so he's Cyrus, isn't he? This guy is, like, such a weirdo. But I respect it, truthfully. So my opponent does go up 1 point here. Kangaskhan comes back in, and we start building the Mars Shadow. We just need 1 heads. That's all we need. Giving up 1 Mars Shadow is not the end of the world either. Can we pull Snorlax? No, we can't pull Snorlax. The helmet does go on Kangaskhan for sure. Okay, we just need 1 heads. Come on, please. 1 heads, 1 heads, 1 heads, 1 heads. Oh my goodness. Oh. What's a good metal type deck? Solgaleo Skarmory. That is the metal type deck right now for sure. My Kangaskhan. Okay, so we Cyrus. We Cyrus for sure. No way he's got the Guzma. This guy is putting on an Oricorio masterclass. It's not over till it's over, though. It's not over till it's over. Snorlax, please. Finally. Okay, so. Oh, you know, we could Ilma here is really interesting, right? Because Oricorio is going to KO us on the next turn, but we have Barry. So we just win. So it doesn't matter. But I mean, I have to flip heads, right? Like, live by the coin flip, die by the coin flip. We need to rub the coin for good luck and send this baby into the top right corner of the screen. Here we go. Everybody lock in. Yes, it always works. The top right corner always works. Oricorio goes down. Then Kangaskhan goes down, and then we bury for the win. And that's GG's. Unless my opponent can get something else on the bench, but by then it may be too late. Because we also haven't used our leaf. So we're gonna be able to get Snorlax out into something else. My opponent's down to his last 7 cards. He takes the Kangaskhan KO, and then he gets cooked by Barry. Do it. Don't put... Yes, okay. Bang! It's not 3 points by KO, but we will take the wins anytime we can get them. We'll take them anytime we can get them. Imagine I Rocket Grunt and just square up with this Oricorio. Imagine. No, let's just end our opponent. You know, let's end him honorably. He probably concedes. Yeah. Okay, look. Look, attempt number 5 was a bit of a banger. We do pick up a win. We'll take the wins as they come, right? What's he even running? I know, right? This guy's just all in on the yellow bird. I mean, you got to respect it. Does this count? Nope. 3 points by KO is how you win. Concedes don't count. Attempt number 6, I was here. Maybe you could wait for a 3-point win? True. I think it's just a yellow pom-pom bird deck, though. Okay, Vamp Cardi's next up. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune, by the way. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to you. And we open with a Snorlax Berry. So with energy advantage, this is like fantastic, right? Our opponent's going to be able to get 1 continuous steps in, and then we're just going to delete the Eevee. So this is actually a very good attempt. This is very, very good. And we have Rocky Helmet too, which Rocky Helmet on the Snorlax is always the play, because if you put yourself to sleep, you still have options. Okay, Kangaskhan is very interesting too, but I think I don't... no, we're not gonna... We don't want to risk like Sabrina to like slow us down or anything. So let's guarantee that we pick up a KO on the next turn at least. And now we're hoping he puts something on the bench. Because if we win by concede, it's not... There we go. Perfect. Okay, so... This gives us opportunity for a 3-point win now. If he didn't put something on the bench and we just win with 1 point, it wouldn't be challenge completed, so... Perfect. Okay, now the issue here is managing our opponent's concede pressure, because now he may just concede, which is kind of a problem. And then now we put the Kangaskhan down, because if he Sabrina's, now it's like helps us. So okay, and he just concedes. Look, we'll take him, man. Look, we're getting wins, right? We're getting wins. But it is not challenge completed. We are pressuring our opponents too much. We are destroying their morale at the start of the game. You get a thanks though for sure. And oh wait, my game just froze. If you're watching the stream, this is not my PC. This is up. There we go, and it's back. That was really weird. It's pretty rare when the game does that, but it is not my device. It's not the stream. It's the game. Let's see. Sloma, hope you're doing well today. Level 50 TCG player? Oh no. Master Ball v Master Ball. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. I was here. We have a Snorlax Berry open again. Okay. This is looking pretty good. And it's a Ghastly? What in the world? I really need to go through and add all the fancy stuff to my cards. Okay. We Professor's Research. What can we pull off this? Kangaskhan? Nice. Okay, wait. This is like a fantastic open. Now, we need him to put something on the bench or we can't attack. Because we'll win with 1 point. Merrick, thank you for following on TikTok. What a legend. Absolute legend. Simon, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. So him getting Gengar is really interesting because that's a pretty big counter for me. No supporters? Weird. Look, it just like nothing lights up down here. I can't use anything. How bizarre. I get to attack before him and then he attacks once. I flip heads, I wake up, I KO. I think that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. Rare candy into Gengar is like pretty strong. Darn it. So yeah, I'm like guaranteed to lose Snorlax. I get one attack off and then I also lose Kangaskhan. I needed Helmet. I need to pull Helmet on the next turn and then it's possible for Kangaskhan. This is pretty bad. C Dave, hope you're doing well today. Victor, Goose Day. Yeah, darn it. If I got attacker's advantage into this thing, it was possible, but like it's kind of not even possible now, I don't think. If I had Helmet, it was possible. If I pull Helmet on the next turn and I flip 2 heads with Kangaskhan, it's still possible. Waking up here is irrelevant. And he's got the Lily too, so this is just really bad, I think. I don't think this is possible anymore. Let's just get into another game. Gengar EX was like in a hard counter. Shout out to our opponent, man. He had the rare candy when he needed it most. Even if he didn't have the rare candy, it would have been a 1-point win and it wouldn't have been challenge completed. Attempt number 8, I was here. I use it with Solgaleo. No, yeah, that's definitely one of the best rare candy decks in the entire game. It's so good. It's insane. It is so insane. Level 43, Doraline. Shout out, dude, shout out to all you guys for hanging out with me. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream. Okay, what does Doraline have for us? Going first is Gong of Misfortune. We have a Kangaskhan lead, which is like basically best case scenario, right? What we're looking for here is to get Kangaskhan in the active slot, maybe 2 Marshadow and 1 Snorlax. And then after Kangaskhan gets KO'd, bring in a Marshadow, bring Snorlax in, bury. When Snorlax gets KO'd, bring in our Marshadow. That's probably the optimal way to play this. 66% chance to pull Marshadow here, which would be peak. Okay, we pull Snorlax, that's fine. Mikey's, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here because I don't want to put the other Kangaskhan down or the other Snorlax. Both those slots need to go to Marshadow. I like to play Incineroar with rare candy. No, yeah, that's insane as well. One of the best cards to come out of the new expansion for sure. So this is gonna be another Gengar deck. What are the chances we run into back-to-back Gengar decks? That's insane. Bodhi, hope you're doing well today. What's the no energy challenge? You'll have to go back in the VOD to watch it. It's like insane. It's one of the craziest things we've ever done on stream. We completed it and now we're moving on to the next challenge. Okay, there's Marshadow, which is peak. We are finally able to do some damage here. We pick up the KO with 2 heads and then this guy probably just concedes. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. 2 heads, 2 heads. Oh, dang it. 1 heads? Okay, nice. We'll take 1 heads. Literally 50-50 odds right there. Rare candy is like pretty bad for us. But at this point, we already have the Marshadow, so it's possible. Because we'll still be able to do damage and put the Gengar in range for Marshadow if he has rare candy plus the Evo. Iono helps him more than it helps me for sure. We did pull Berry though, so that's like the most important thing that we keep. But if he does manage the rare candy Gengar, this is still pretty bad for us. Stonejourner is a beast for this challenge. Yeah, Stonejourner is a bit of a savage for sure. Tapu Lele is a really funny card. I'm pretty big on Tapu Lele. Let's think about this. If I Cyrus, that's probably the play. When else are we gonna have a good opportunity to Cyrus? Or would it be better to save Cyrus for a game-winning play? I think it actually would be better to save Cyrus. If I go up 1 point, he still just goes out to Tapu Lele. I would rather have Cyrus as a potential option to bring back an EX for like a 100 damage attack. Both strats are decent, but I think I would rather just save it. Cyrus late game's so powerful. Okay, we pick up two heads, so that's huge. This puts Tapu Lele in KO range on the next turn. It's very important. Yeah, I think saving the Cyrus is crucial. It only helps our opponent, really. Because he can better calculate his endgame. Like if he needs to go all in on Giratina, but I could force him into like a sneaky 2-point play or something if I save Cyrus. The other Snorlax is good, but see, we've got options here, man. We've got options. I think we got to start building up the Snorlax. So now after Kangaskhan goes down, we always have Marshadow as an option, and we always have Snorlax as an option, unless he gets the Gengar, in which case Snorlax is no longer an option. So it's going to mean, since it's a Gengar deck, we need the other Marshadow for sure. 1 heads and we're feeling really good here. Absolute cinema. Okay, we go up 1 point. We're in a pretty good spot here. And we have Cyrus, and he's already burned his Iono. Yeah, no, saving Cyrus, you guys are right. I think that is the play for sure. He's got another Iono. Interesting. Another Iono is kind of crazy. I still have Berry though, so it's fine. So, but the issue here now is that he's definitely got the rare. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got the rare candy and the Gengar. That's problematic, and he's got the Rainbow Gengar, dude. We're getting flexed on. I could never pull this card. I could never pull it, man. So that's a problem for sure. That means, what does that mean exactly? What does that mean? I think it means I guaranteed lose. Because Gengar, Giratina is guaranteed KOs. If I put Rocky Helmet on Marshadow, Marshadow goes down on the next turn. And then I can't even use Berry. And I can't Cyrus or anything now. How do I do this? 40 damage from Snorlax? No, there's still a way that I can win. There actually is still a way I can win. There's a way I can win. It's with 40 damage off Rocky Helmet. See, but I think what he does is I think he... Does this ability only work if he's in the active? Yeah. Okay, so when he leaves the active, I Cyrus. See, but I can't Cyrus and Berry. I know this might look like it's Jover, but it's not. It's actually not Jover, because he has to leave... See, because Snorlax can always tank 2 hits unless he's running Giovanni and he can bring the Giratina out, which I don't think he is. His deck is too bloated for that. He's running 2 stage 2s. I would be so surprised if he's running Giovanni. So I can't Cyrus yet, right? His Gengar's in the active. However... see, it's not gonna work. He's gonna be able to KO my Snorlax. If I swap... See, I can't even swap. If I put Marshadow down, he just wins. If he has Sabrina. I can never put Marshadow down. If I Kangaskhan... but it's 4 energy retreat cost. This one's coming down to the wire, man. I can't use supporters, so I think that's gonna be... That's going to be GG. Let's see what he does. Maybe our opponent can misplay. Throw another Snorlax and stall for Sabrina. The issue is that if I throw another Snorlax, it has 4 energy retreat cost. He KOs it before I can get it out because I can't use Leaf. Because Gengar's ability blocks supporter cards. See, and then that's pretty smart. He's going to stall out even further to confirm, to guarantee. Yeah, I no longer have a win condition for that reason. Shout out to our opponent, man. He played great. Okay, attempt number 9, I was here. Attempt number 9, I was here, boys. Get into it. Eric Fensky, thank you for following over on TikTok. And Merrick, thank you for following on TikTok. You guys are absolutely insane, man. We almost have the YouTube live stream to 250 likes. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream. Thank you for being here. We've been having so much fun in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Alan, thank you for following over on TikTok. Okay, Son Hoon is next up. And we're going first, which is Gong of Misfortune. And we have the Snorlax. Oh, wait, no, we can go Kangaskhan lead here. So that's pretty good. This is going to be a Charizard deck or an Incineroar deck, guaranteed. It's going to be Moltres Charizard. Okie dokie. Well, we do pull the Ilima, which means anything is possible. Are there any believers in chat? Double Ilima tech? Wait a second. And we have Berry? Okay, that's actually kind of massive. I'm going to commit to Helmet on Snorlax. Wait, no. Because by the time he brings in the Charizard, it's always going to one-hit KO anything I have. So I actually commit to Helmet on the Helmet on the Kangaskhan. Because I'm always going to bring Snorlax in to attack the Charizard with attacker's advantage by weakening it with Kangaskhan, and we do predict the Charizard deck, but it's kind of obvious. Yeah, okay, so he Inferno Dances. We're looking for tails here. If he gets 3 heads, it gets pretty bad for us pretty quickly, because... Oh, no. Yeah, this is pretty bad. He could bottom deck the Charizard, though, and if we flip heads with Kangaskhan, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Are there any believers in chat? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I thought I put energy on Kangaskhan on the previous dirt. I'm streamer brained out of my absolute mind. It is an absolute masterclass failure out of Robo. How does Robo throw it? How does he do it? Massive. It is an absolute masterclass throw out of Robo. First throw of the stream. Wait, that's impressive. First throw of the stream is crazy, dude. We went hours without a throw. Oh my goodness, I just realized that. We haven't thrown in so long. Wait, it might confuse the opponent. Yes. We are trying to confuse our opponent. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, like, I'm like kind of cooked. NFL season is over, stop throwing. Oh no. Yeah, so okay, here's my problem now. Charizard comes in here and is it's actually like a really big problem. Can we pull? Dude, the game is so laggy. This is not my system, it's not my device, it's not my connection, it's not you. It is the game, which is so bizarre. The game only started lagging after this most recent update too. Rub the coin for good luck. Okay, we'll take 1 heads. That's fine. Maybe you just accidentally revealed your berry. Yes, no, we're in our opponent's head, right? That is... Oh, no, he's got the potions. It's not over till it's over. It's not over until it's over. He bottom decks Charizard. Oh, no. Wait, it's the Stoke Charizard. If you're running this Moltres, you need to be running the 200 damage Charizard for sure. Our opponent is an absolute madman, flipping heads. Flipping heads everywhere. I'm a little shook. Oh no. Okay, this is a problem. So I can't lie to you guys, this is a problem. But we do have Berry. Here we go. Yes! Look, 30 damage, look. Even droplets of water can form ridges in the mountain or whatever they say, right? And Moltres is our mountain. If I could, so I can't Leaf and Berry. Oh god, he's got the, okay, this is GG's. He's gonna have 2 fully set up Charizards. Let's, come on guys, like what are we talking about here? Shout out to our opponent, they played great. He's got 2 fully set up Charizards. I'm doing 30 damage. My draw luck was kind of bad that game too. Okay, attempt number 10. I was here. We are double digits. Where'd you pull the golden Pokeball? It is the crown rare in Shining Revelry. In the Shining set. Brett King, level 49? This player is almost max level. I'm shook. What do they have for us? Master Ball v Master Ball? Okay, Kangaskhan Open is like pretty decent. And this is going to be the fire... Oh, by the way, shout out to Dark Rose for subscribing on YouTube. But yeah, this is the Fire Marowak, right? The Alolan. We have got Alolan Marowak in the house. I'm not going to put the Snorlax down for Sabrina pressure. I want to make sure we can get some damage on with Kangaskhan first. And then I'll Snorlax whenever we start building the Snorlax. Is Dark Teen abandoned this challenge? Absolutely, because it is a EX. So we can't use EX. So yes, it is banned. Absolutely banned. Now, the Fire Marowak, we did play it once today. But it's pretty decent. So we'll have to see how this goes. Okay, he's got the other Cubone. So far, so good. Minus 20 damage for Kangaskhan's actually pretty crazy. I can't even lie. I mean, I can't even lie. We team Rocket Grunt on the next turn, not this turn. Give us something here. Rub the coin. Okay, look. Any heads we get 10 damage is kind of pitiful, though. We're really needing like 2 heads against Cubone. Maybe, you know, best case scenario is he evolves on this turn, actually. We want to see the evolution on this turn. Show us the evolution and not that supporter that can give him extra energy. Kaiway or whatever, right? Evolve, 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 evolve. Yes! No! Dang it, that's bad. Oh, wait, no, he went for the... Yeah, okay, that's fine. So because he evolved... Or, sorry, because he has 2 energy, now we Rocket Grunt, right? Just because it's, like, extremely funny. Dang it, imagine. Imagine the beauties of the Rocket Grunt. We need, dude, man, we need 2 heads. Wait, for whatever reason, he didn't growl. That was kind of weird. My opponent's throwing. So you can't use Decidueye? Correct. What's the deck? I got you. You want to check out the deck? Okay, 90 damage is like pretty scary. I can't even lie. Here's the deck. Oh, wait, that's the no energy deck. Yeah, so 90 damage is like kind of a problem for sure. Here's the deck. Screenshot it, play along, give it a try. Extremely difficult. Is this the run? It might be. Now, we have a difficult decision to make here, right? Because we could Ilima. However, Kangaskhan going down here is kind of peak. So, because we could pull Barry off the research. So yes, the research does prove to be more valuable. I think what I want to do here is if I Rocky Helmet, then it's possible for me to KO the Turtonator on the next turn. Or if I flip 2 heads. Flipping 2 heads is unlikely though. If I flip 1 heads plus Rocky Helmet, Snorlax can clean up with the berry, so that is definitely the play. We're not going to rub the coin. Rubbing the coin for good luck's been bad for us. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Wait, I don't rub the coin one time. I'll rub the coin every other time. I apologize. I'll never disrespect the coin again. That's my bad for real. Yeah, that's my bad for real. Oh, if I just got 1 heads there, man, this game... Oh, no, but he's got the evolution anyways. But he has to choose between ramping that or attacking. Oh, this was so doable, man. That was such a pivotal turn. That was so pivotal. 90 damage, so he's always choosing between ramping the Alolan Marowak. I think he KOs... I think... So what's going to happen is I KO the Turtonator. I don't even KO the Turtonator. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. Oh no, dude. This is so bad. Helmet off the professor's research because Barry doesn't matter anyways. Oh man. Marshadow. Marshadow, 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 Kangaskhan. Oh man, what do we do here? You know what I might... Oh gosh, this is so tough. This is bad. If I, you know, I should have put energy on Marowak and then Barry, but the thing is he's already at 1 point. I still lose. I lose no matter what. If I had 1 point by now, it would be different. Let's get into another attempt, boys. Let's just get into another attempt. I don't think that's the one. I'd rather not waste time if it's looking bleak. I think if we have 1 point there, we can make something happen, but no, I don't think so. Because if we... Oh, dude, gosh, yeah. Okay, next attempt. Attempt number 12. I was here. RB, hope you're doing well today. Baby Alexander, hope you're doing well today. Level 50 player. Cyrus the Marowak? Like... Okay. Going first is Gong of Misfortune. And we have a Snorlax lead. If we could pull Barry off the professor's research, anything is possible. Interesting. It's going to be a Serena Meowscarada deck. This deck's pretty good. We need Barry. Ilima will make it interesting. Maybe we do just ride out the Snorlax and then Marshadow. He could start attacking Snorlax on the next turn, so we Rocky Helmet. However, if our opponent has Sabrina, they definitely will use it because not only does Sabrina avoid the Rocky Helmet pressure, but we don't want to bring Marshadow. We never want to have Marshadow in the active slot if it's not coming in for 100 damage. So our opponent is very likely to Sabrina if they do manage to pull it. Yeah. So we gotta hope he doesn't pull Sabrina, and then if we could pull Barry, this is entirely possible. And he chooses to not even attack, so this is good. So we are definitely deterring our opponent. Fantastic. I might even Sabrina the Sprigatito. I feel like he would want the Sprigatito in the active slot though for Cry for Help, so maybe we don't. No evolving, that's correct. The rules to the challenge are right above my head. But if you're watching on YouTube, you have to go full screen to see everything. So maybe, yeah, maybe we actually do Sabrina on... Oh, no, okay, so he burns his energy for us. Fantastic. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, our opponent probably wants that in the active, so... Professor's Research. If we can pull Barry right here, it would be peak. Barry, yes, huge. Double Barry? Wait a second. Anything is possible. I mean, truthfully, anything is possible. So we attack on the next turn. That basically reveals that we have Barry. Or our opponent could be thinking that we're bricking on Barry, so we're just gonna guarantee that we have Marshadow, and he does have the Meowscarada. It's kind of a problem. We bury, and then he KOs himself on the next turn if he wants to attack. This is winning for us, because if we flip heads, we're in like a huge, like in a very, very good position. Kangaskhan here would be decent. Yes, and we do pull the Kangaskhan. Awesome. Energy has to go on Snorlax, then we bury, and yeah, our opponent's in huge trouble right now. This is a good attempt. This is a good attempt, because if we flip heads, we have the other berry. We need heads here. We need heads. Rub the coin for good luck. Dang it. Okay, well, we have another attempt. Sleep, you know, sleep as a status is not the biggest deal in this game because you get so many chances to wake up. That's kind of why the berry tool is not the best, because you can usually wake up. You just need average luck to wake up. Okay, our opponent is just hoping that we don't wake up. Do we have Leaf, actually? Maybe I do. Maybe I get crazy with Leaf. Yes, and we wake up. Maybe our opponent concedes, actually, now. So this is the prime moment to burn the other berry. We're not planning on setting up the other Snorlax. And I don't have Leaf. So I need to take the KO. Meowscarada is just far too powerful. I could have also Illimud, but I mean, getting 2 energy on Snorlax is so hard. Let's just take the KO while we can. We still get chip damage with the helmet, and Marshadow can come in for a KO if he wants to take it. However, we need to win with 3 points by KO, right? So, waking up here is irrelevant. We're probably going to go down. We need him to put something on his bench because we need to win with 3 points by KO here. If he just takes the KO, we don't complete the challenge. Yes. Okay, this is doable. This is the best attempt of the day. This is immediately the best attempt of the day. Oh my goodness, and we're awake. Can I pull Leaf? We will bury our opponent if I can pull Leaf. Rocket Grunt would be really funny, admittedly. I think what we do is we pressure him to force him to attack Snorlax by threatening another attack on the next turn. And then we could probably set him back with Rocket Grunt right now. Rocket Grunt is probably... So the thing is people probably are wondering why I'm not Illima. We want our active to go down here. We need to release 100 damage into the game. I mean, Rocket Grunt is just too funny. It's way too funny. Oh my goodness. It's still going. Wait a second. It is the Rocket Grunt of Legends. Okay, so that was really funny. So now he has to burn an energy just to retreat if he's going to do anything crazy. And if he has like the evolution. That's just such a funny Rocket Grunt. That's really helpful. My opponent's taking a moment to think. If he concedes, this would be devastating because we are in the driver's seat here. He's going to burn energy. He's going to let Snorlax go down here. No. Wait, Sabrina. Because that's what he has the cape on, right? That's like... Yeah, and then I can always Cyrus if he wants to get weird, right? We Sabrina for a guaranteed KO to remove... to nullify the item, or the tool, I mean, that he's placed on the Bound Suite? Yeah. Don't concede, please, because I am burying you right now. Okay. This is everything. This is what dreams are made of. If our opponent sees it through, it's looking like this is going to be challenge completed. We go up 2 points to our opponent's 1 point. Our opponent has had horrible draw luck with the evolutions, but one rare candy can change everything here. Oh, dude, why did I have to open up my big mouth, dude? I always do that. I always do that, man. We need him to flip tails, though. I have no more berries, so the Snorlax would only be useful... Okay. Yes! Oh my goodness, best case scenario. See, but we're not doing a good job of managing our opponent's concede pressure here. Our opponent eventually will just have enough, right? Like, what do I pull off the Pokeball? Maybe another Marshadow would be helpful, and we do pull it. That's very, very nice. So 100 damage guaranteed. Yikes. I think my opponent might concede here. My opponent might concede because we're kind of burying them a little bit too hard. Okay, that at least makes it possible for us to lose. Because now my opponent just needs 2 out of 3 heads. So this is winnable. So that's actually good. Us having a bad turn is actually good here. Our opponent still needs to pick up 2 points, but it's entirely possible with back-to-back good luck. Oh, dude, now I'm kind of wishing I saved my Sabrina, but it is what it is. Yes! Oh my goodness, 6 tails in a row? I'd probably concede. Okay, this is a Giga Yikes. Maybe we can get away with building the Snorlax if our opponent continues having, like, very bad luck. Rub the coin for good luck. We're sending this into the top right corner of the screen. Okay, the top right corner never fails us. Wow, okay, so that's basically going to guarantee that it baits out his other Erica. He's only used 1 Erica. He definitely has 2, so... He's got Cape and Erica, probably. Did I already burn both my health? Yeah, I did. Okay. And he's got Mallow. Yikes. That is insane. Yeah, so we already burned our helmets, so he just needs 2 heads. He probably gets it here. He's got the worst luck ever, right? You got to think he bounces back. Okay, so we are officially in Yikes territory. We can do 100 damage. And then what? Then we hope he gets 1 heads. He takes chip damage and then we KO. So we need him to get 1 out of 3 heads. 1 out of 3 heads and this is doable. 100 damage. Oh my goodness, I just threw. It's a generational yikes out of me. I just threw. That was my opportunity to get 100 damage. And I thought I already had the damage on Marshadow. Oh man, I just threw. We've been playing perfect Pokemon Pocket all stream, and I've only had like 1 other throw this whole stream, and that was a pivotal turn, dude, and I threw. Holy cell. He has the Sabrina anyway. Does that matter? Let's see what this guy was going to flip anyway. Maybe we would have lost anyway. How does old Robo throw it, boys? How does he throw it? Does he flip the 2 heads anyway? We would have lost anyway. Okay, so it's not a throw. It's not a throw. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. Everybody calm down. No, it's fine. Imagine I win now. Imagine. I leaf, and then what can I do here? I'm just doing 40 damage max. 40 damage max. Kangaskhan, he only needs 1. Can I win? Can I win this? I no longer have a win condition. I would have lost either way though, boys. That was such a strong attempt though. That was such a strong attempt. What's the deck I got you? Everybody get your screenshots and come play along. This challenge is not for the faint-hearted though. Is it a cell? Maybe. Would we have lost either way? Yes. Let's get all the cells out of the way when it doesn't matter. Let's get all the cells out of the way. Okay. Yanomad, level 30 is next up. Ben, hope you're doing well today. Batman, hope you're doing well today. Yanomad v Robo. Going second is going up good fortune. Everybody in chat has been blessed with increased pack luck on this day. Huge congrats to everybody watching the video. Thank you, thank you. Hope everyone's doing well today. We've been having such a good Saturday, man. Beautiful weather over here in the central United States. Having a lot of fun with this meta. We got some new videos coming out. We have a new YouTube short. We have a new TikTok. We have a new full-length challenge video that's being uploaded to the channel in just a couple days. That one's going to be insane. Shout out, man. Shout out to everyone for just supporting the content, dude. It's been insane. The growth has been wild, and I have you guys to thank for that. So, man, I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much. We're also on the road to 10K subscribers. I think we're fixing to hit 9,000. So thank you guys so much. Okay. Celebi v Marshadow. Marshadow is the worst case scenario lead for us. Red card helps, actually. Rocky Grunt's really funny as well. And we just pull a bunch of supporters. Okay, this is like the weirdest hand ever. But Rocket Grunt is very funny. I probably do Rocket Grunt the Celebi. I probably do. Jesse, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Yeah, we Rocket Grunt for sure. We are so behind with our draw luck that we need help. And we don't get it. Worst case scenario open for us. And Celebi could actually win the game for our opponent right here, which is crazy. Our opponent could win right here with 2 heads. And he's got the potion to just rub salt in the wounds. This is so bad. This is actually so bad. Wow, and we just lose. Okay. The worst case scenario and a free win for Yanomad. GGWP. Well played to Yanomad. I mean, what can you do? Like, you can't even be mad about that. I mean, truthfully, you can't even be mad about that. I deserve Golden Charizard? I somehow managed to pull 4 Crown Rare Golden Charizards. I don't even know how that happened. That was insane. Okay, next up. Attempt number 13, I was here. Celion, level 48 is next up. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching the videos increased pack luck on this day. Kangaskhan open is ideal. Oh, it's going to be a Pomo deck. So whenever this card is fully evolved, whenever you attack it, you deal 20 damage to yourself. If you, you know, so it's essentially Drudagon. The Iono helps us, actually. Pokeball is helpful. Professor's... Yeah, okay. That was fantastic. If we pull Barry off the Professor's Research, this is peak. Can we pull Barry off the Research? I'll Pokeball first. Marshadow? Dude, wow, this is amazing. Barry? Barry, and this is like a best case scenario open. Okay, no Barry, but we have time. Yep, we have Snorlax. And then I think because he's probably going to attack me on the next turn, I will Helmet the Kangaskhan to increase our chances of taking it out the following turn. I could win right here, but I don't think it's likely, so I'm going to go for it. Perfect. That's best case scenario. We don't want to win here because to complete the challenge, you need 3 points by KO. If we did pick up the KO right there, it wouldn't have been challenge completed. How do you win with no energy? We did it. You just have to rewind the VOD on YouTube. If you want to see that challenge, we did that today. It was insane. So he's going to elect to swap out here and ramp the Pachirisu and then, or ramp with the Pachirisu, and then I'm going to, oh, never mind. I was going to say I will Cyrus, but it's unlikely for us to pick up the KO, so I'm not going to Cyrus. Now, it's possible Barry there is like insane, by the way. Holy cow. So let's just make sure that Marshadow is good to go. Then we will start building Snorlax. Yeah, if we pick up a KO here, we're in really good shape. We need our opponent to... Okay, so we don't pick up the KO. We need our... Wow, we don't do any damage. We need our opponent to fill out the bench a little bit more, so that way we have an opportunity for 3 points by KO. At this point, Pachirisu's ramp is very irrelevant unless he gets Pikachu. Okay, that's not good. Any Sabrinas, do I care? I actually do care because Pikachu's doing 150 damage, not this turn, but next. So that's not the best. Snorlax doing 100 damage to Pikachu is not nearly enough either. So this means I have to bring Kangaskhan out and force the Pikachu to take the chip damage from Kangaskhan for Snorlax to be able to KO. So... Well, actually, in that case, it's better to just have the Marshadow come in anyway. So that's whatever. Rub the coin for good luck. Bang! One more heads? Oh my goodness, the absolute luck on this man. The absolute luck. Pachirisu has to go down to attack Kangaskhan, but he swaps out into Pikachu now. But then Marshadow's ready to pick up a KO, so this is a winning position for us for sure. We also have Pikachu's weakness, right? So even if he capes, we're totally fine. He's got the Rocket Grunt. What an absolute savage. Okay, it's pretty irrelevant for us though, like truthfully. 40 damage is unfortunate, but Rocky Helmet puts him in range. Which is everything. Sabrina here is really funny. Because it's unlikely for us to pick up the KO here. Sabrina's so funny. Yeah, Sabrina for sure. Because then Pomo comes in. Puts himself in range. So this basically means that I only need a single heads on this turn and a single heads on the next turn. Which is so nice. Yeah. Okay, that's ideal. Amazing. Okay, so this means that Pomo has to evolve. Or I pick up 2 points. It's likely for me to pick up 2 points before the Pikachu comes in. And then Marshadow picks up the KO. So unless he evolves, this is a winning position for me. Wesley, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And Michaela, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And Praying Mantis, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Does he swap out here? He needs the evolution. That's the only, and he doesn't have it, I don't think. Do you have the evolution? He probably swaps, right? Yeah. So I Cyrus here for sure. Now is the time to Cyrus, like, definitely. With this Cyrus, he might actually concede is the issue now. Dang it. Oh, that would have been amazing, dude. That would have put him in such a tough spot. It still works the same way, though. That's still always the play, because a single heads there puts him at range to KO himself and release Marshadow to KO anything. So that's always the play. Oh, and he just concedes. Yeah, I was going to say we're not doing a good job managing our opponent's concede pressure there, and it's likely that he concedes. It's not a win for the challenge. We need 3 points by KO. Attempt number 14, I was here. Red Hood, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into another challenge. By the way, guys, we'd love to have you guys in the Discord. We do talk about decks, we do trading, we do like all kinds of stuff. Like anything Pokemon TCG Pocket related you can think of, we're doing over there. I'll throw the link to the Discord in the chat also. Why did he concede? He was guaranteed to lose. Marshadow comes in and KOs anything if he KOs my Mon. Okay. Going second is going with good fortune. Shannon Kelly, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Okay, so what do we think about our open? Having Kangaskhan in the active is best case scenario. Marshadow and Snorlax with a berry spawn. So this is best case scenario for our open. This is immediately a really strong attempt. I'm a big fan of my opponent's deck. It's Meowscarada Decidueye EX. Decidueye EX is a pretty big problem for us, but I think it will be okay. I'll burn this Pokeball for everyone's OCD. Our last spot that we want to have here is for Marshadow for sure. Double heads here would just be insane. Okay, we'll take one heads. That's fine. I'm very happy with one heads. Shadow on R6. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. He's got the Poke Center Lady, which is going to force us to have to need another double heads, but anything is possible. God, thank you for sharing the live. Ellie, thank you for following. And Ben, thank you for following on TikTok. Double heads here would be peak. Yeah, double heads here is everything for us. Rub the coin for good luck. We're going to send this into the top right corner of the screen. Dang it. Okay, worst case scenario. Andrew says, this is the win. Are there any believers in chat? Can we string it together? This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the edge of my seat. It is Kangaskhan versus Rowlet for the bread. Who will win? It says waiting for opponent to return. Look, maybe his pizza rolls are ready. Maybe he has to reply to his mom and his text messages. You never really know, right? But one thing's for certain, our opponent most likely returns. This is it. I was here. Shout out to you guys for liking the stream. We're almost to 300 likes on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Wait, thank you guys so much. What is the no energy challenge ? So the no energy challenge, we completed it earlier in this stream. It was absolutely insane. You can't use any energy. Nothing from your energy zone. No supporter trainer cards. Nothing. And that was like top 2 craziest challenges I've ever done on stream. We completed it today. Shout out to Blue Cheese for subscribing on YouTube. Shout out to Sir Elrich for subscribing on YouTube and Stratic Twitch for following on Twitch. Your YouTube videos have become my comfort watch. Thank you so much. Haha pooping. Thank you so much. Okay, our opponent has decided he's had enough of Kangaskhan and he ends his turn. It still says waiting for opponent to return, so it's likely that the game just ends right here. So let's see if we can KO Rowlet before it ends. And it doesn't look like we'll be able to. Video out win? So we have a challenge video going out this week. That's going to happen in a couple days. That's another really crazy challenge. And then the challenge video that we completed today will probably be the week after. But dude, like that video is insane. I genuinely think that the no energy zone or the no energy challenge, that might be like top 2 craziest videos on my channel. That'll be coming out soon. So I'm really excited about that one. The craziest video on my channel that I have, and our opponent just absolutely just leaves. Okay, look. We'll take the wins. We'll take the wins where we can get them. Yeah, we'll take it. Attempt number 15, I was here. Eat the crayons for good luck. Yes, everybody grab your crayons. Wait, why am I hungry now that you said that? The max damage challenge was insane. That's the craziest video on my whole channel. Yep. Level 50. We've got a whale. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody in chat has been blessed with increased pack luck on this day. Opening with Mars Shadow is a worst case scenario. There's about a 33% chance to open with Mars Shadow, I believe, so it's not super good when it happens. And this is going to be the Lunala deck, the Psychic Connect deck, which features Psychic Energy, usually like Giratina. Sometimes you see Mewtwo. Deck list? I got you. Everybody get your screenshots. He's going to cape his Cosmog? Yikes. Everybody get your screenshots. Play along. It's not for the faint-hearted. So yeah, we predicted this. This is the Psychic Connect deck featuring Lunala and Giratina. Did I read this correctly? No energy, LOL? Yes, but we completed that challenge and it was as crazy as it sounds. Dennis Nolan, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Okay, so Rocket Grunt's really funny. I'm excited to get into that in a moment. What do we feel about just like going into Snorlax here? What do we feel about that? Let's do it. Maybe the play there was actually, no, it doesn't matter because he's got the evolution. I was gonna say I probably should have put energy on Snorlax, Leaf, and then play for a berry on the next turn, but it doesn't matter because I'm not KOing the Cosmoem, and he always gets the attack off before me, so like it doesn't matter that much. If we Rocket Grunt, it doesn't matter either because he always attacks on the next turn if he has the evolution using Lunala's ability. What do I think is like the best play? He goes Lunala. I need damage into Lunala. I do Leaf now, actually. Yeah, because his Lunala, if he evolves, he will KO the Marshadow. And then I bury on the next turn. Snorlax always lives against Lunala. Lunala does 100 damage. So 110 is the max with Giovanni, which their deck doesn't run. Psychic Slab increases the chances that he does get, like, yeah, dang it. Okay, so he may have Lunala now. Does he have it? He does. Wow, he's got the Rainbow Rare. No way. Okay, so now this is I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Lunala's got 200 HP. Get me out of there. Shout out to our opponent, man. By time 16, I was here. Look, I might be cooked. Oh, dude, the Psychic Connect deck is so insane. It's so good. It's so good, dude. Next attempt. Level 47 TCG player with every sweaty PvP badge you could imagine. Master Ball v Master Ball, and we're going second, which is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching the video has increased pack luck on this day, huge. And we have a best case scenario open. We get the Kangaskhan open, we get the Marshadow to be able to counter when Kangaskhan goes down, and the Snorlax plus Berry in the opening hand. It's a best case scenario, and we're versing a Pidgey. Okay, so our opponent's using drive off tech. Immediately, this is a good attempt. And going second, having energy advantage, having attacker's advantage is fantastic. We need him to put something on the bench though, on this turn, and he doesn't. So this means there's potential for us to completely throw away this otherwise solid attempt by getting 2 heads with Kangaskhan. It is unlikely for that to happen though. It's unlikely. Oh no! Oh, I'm in so much pain. That's so unlikely, dude. We just win. Oh, that's so unlikely, man. Boys, we don't want that because we need 3 points by KO. Oh, dude, what are the chances? Best case scenario, opening hand. Best case scenario, Kangaskhan attack. Like, what can you do, right? What can you do? If I just stall, like, so here's the thing, like, that's so unlikely. I think I take that, do it the same way 10 out of 10 times. Because if you flip 1 heads, you get something on the bench. Now you pressure your opponent. Oh, whatever. All right, level 50. We've got a level 50 whale on our hands. I'm shook. Do you need all 3 points? Yep. Okay, going first is Gong of Misfortune. Yikes, we do have the berry, which means I am going to go into Snorlax here. Marshadow for after Snorlax gets KO'd. Yeah, this is going to be Decidueye EX Meowscarada. Helmet on Snorlax is really funny. We Pokeball Professor's Research, and then that's going to be good. That brings us down to 1 card. It like lowers the chances of our opponent doing something weird like Red Card or Mars or... Yeah, okay, cool. Also, Illima's really nice as well. If he wants to do some sort of a weird Sabrina pressure, I think Helmet on Marshadow is fantastic. Okay, all things considered, the only way that turn could be better is if we had like Kangaskhan in the active slot and if we weren't going second. So I'm like happy with this open. To get a perfect hand on top of perfect heads is crazy. Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, this Rowlet will skill dive into our Marshadow. That is a giga yikes. We don't Rocket Grunt just yet. We want to wait till we can set back our opponent more appropriately. On the next turn, Snorlax is going to deal big damage to this Rowlet. So he needs the evolution. He needs a rare candy. He needs something crazy on this. And he's got it. Oh no, that's so bad actually, because that means he can KO the Marshadow. No, what? That is crazy work. Dude. I can't even lie, boys. That is crazy work out of my opponent. What? Rowlet chip damage into Marshadow KO? Wait, my opponent is him. It is a masterclass out of Decidueye EX. I am on the edge of my seat. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's going to be Snorlax versus Decidueye for the win. Robo has the berry, though. It's going to be 100 damage straight into Decidueye's dome. What I need on the next turn is another berry. If I don't pull it, I might be cooked. Okay, we have one more opportunity to wake up, and if we pull berry, then we're okay. If he has Erica, then we're probably just cooked. If he's got... Nah, I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. Oh, it's even worse. It's guaranteed loss, I think. Wait, hold on. What is our win con now? We guaranteed can't KO. Oh my goodness, he's got 2 Decidueye? Who is this guy? No way this guy's got 2 Decidueye. Oh god. I no longer have a win con because... Wait, what can I pull here? Let's see what I can pull here. What do I pull? What do I pull? I pull Illima. If I Rocket Grunt, he swaps. 2 heads Rocket Grunt is my win con. 2 heads here. Rub the coin for good luck. That's a good start. Wow. When we needed Rocket Grunt most. Okay, absolute cinema. So, our opponent can't attack no matter what he does now. Unless he has like an X speed or a leaf and then he goes over here to pick up the KO, maybe like that's what he does. I can't attack either though, which is like so unfortunate. I will threaten the KO. Oh, this is like such a yikes. This is such a yikes. I haven't pulled leaf. There's another professor's research in there somewhere. I need to get Marshadow up and running. Okay, so that Rocket Grunt will prove to be like potentially game winning. Depending on what happens with our opponent here. He probably just puts energy on his front runner Decidui. Spikes Bros with the membership. Thank you so much, Spikes Bros. The absolute legend Spikes Bros in the chat. W Spikes Bros. Wait, and then we pull the berry anyway, which means we can do this. No, wait, we don't do this. We don't. Wait, I have to, because he's going to attack on the next turn. This is such an important turn. Hold on, guys. I need to lock in. If I've already used one berry, so I get one berry left. The Snorlax down here becomes useless if I have to do it like this, man. I have to. The Marshadow has to be ready. So I have to berry on this turn. Yup, we need the damage. We need the damage. Spikes Bros with the gifted membership. Oh my goodness. What an absolute legend, man. Thank you so much. Okay, that drops us down to 40. If we had like 10 more chip damage, that would be, or 20 more chip damage, that'd be great. But he probably has the Erica. Yeah, okay, darn. I'm running Cyrus in this deck though, right? I am running Cyrus and Sabrina. Okay. Okay, that wasn't very cash money of you, Decidui. Snorlax goes down. My opponent just needs one more point. 80 damage to Marshadow always KOs, and I no longer have any more berry, which means my only hope now is my opponent to misplay after pulling Cyrus, and I don't pull Cyrus. How far away was the Cyrus? Let's see. Kangaskhan. Ooh, Kangaskhan cheese, and then wait for Cyrus? Wait. It's not over till it's over. Kangaskhan cheese plus Cyrus? Double heads? Oh my goodness, it's absolute cinema. Okay. But the issue though is I needed... Okay. I need him to like not... Oh, gosh. I do have a win condition, but it's like 10% chance of happening. If he attacks, I lose. Wait, have I haven't pulled my other Kangaskhan. Wait, so I do still have a win condition through Kangaskhan? Pulling Kangaskhan and Cyrus. Oh, yeah, GG. Yeah, okay, I know. Well, Illima, Leaf, Snorlax, Stall. Nope, GG's. Yeah, okay. Let's get into the next one. Yeah, that looked like there was a chance for a moment, but both of his Decidui were going to be set up after that turn. I needed a couple more things to go my way, and I just bottom decked the cards I need, so it's fine. Okay, attempt number 17. I was here. These challenges are not for the faint of heart, boys. Let's get into the next one. Okay, level 50 red and their Master Ball. I'm shook. I'm actually shook. This guy's up on Mount Silver. Okay. Going second is Gong of Good Fortune. Everybody watching the video has increased pack luck on this day. Kangaskhan Open is very good. We also have Professor's Research, and we have Helmet. And we get Attacker's Advantage into the Froakie. We need him to put something on his bench because we could win on this turn. We don't want to win on this turn, so remember. Okay, perfect. So he will get something on the bench. Flipping 2 heads here would be a win with 1 point, and to complete the challenge, we need 2 points by KO. Perfect. Okay. So this is good. And also we get Helmet on Kangaskhan to be able to deal with whatever he wants to do. This is great. So this is winnable, right? We just need some things to go our way. The deck my opponent's using is really good, by the way. Shout out to Sean Dawson for subscribing on YouTube. He does have double Greninja tech. This is just like kind of a problem, but if we could pull 2 heads here, I would be very happy. Rocket Grunt's actually, Rocket Grunt late play could be a good, could be peak. We actually need two heads here. Pretty bad. Rub the coin for good luck. We're going to send it into the top right corner. Dang it. Oh, this is so bad. It's not Jover till it's Jover. We have Cyrus and Sabrina. We'll Professor's Research on the next turn for sure. Without a doubt. So he goes Snorlax. So that basically reveals that... Well, no, it doesn't necessarily reveal he has Berry. He could just be wanting to save his Froakies. Oh, man. Yeah, so I have to Professor's Research because we're getting into dangerous territory not having anything on the bench at this point. Oh, man, this is so bad, actually. This is so bad. Because ideally, I would rather have 1 Snorlax here and then 2 of my Marshadow. That's the ideal way to play this. Having 2 Kangaskhan doesn't help me late game at all. Let's just get the chip damage for late game Cyrus. Okay, so like late game Cyrus, I Sabrina on the next turn. And maybe he doesn't evolve one of his Froakies, which would be huge. We don't want to see Rare Candy here. Because he's not running the middle tier evolution. He's running... Okay, Irida. That's fine. Way too much Dizzy for absolutely no punch. Yes, our Kangaskhan is just dizzy out of its mind. Oh, our draw luck is so bad. I could also Rocket Grunt, but if I Rocket Grunt Tails and he has Berry, we lose. Rocket Grunt Tails... getting rid of a Froakie is pretty important. He just... Okay, yeah, I was going to say... Well, I don't know why... Actually, he should have just gone Giratina. He could have won. That was kind of weird. Maybe he's... so I actually have to put a Kangaskhan down. Heads? Yes. 2 heads? Okay, no, that's fine. This at least means he has to burn an energy to swap out. Because his deck doesn't use X speed. I think his deck uses Leaf, though. So, like, maybe he leaves. But that means he can't Berry. Oh, and he's got the Greninja. For the back. Does he swap out, do we think? Probably not. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 3 likes away from 300 likes on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream. Okay. He bellows, which means I think I lose no matter what. I'm pretty sure I lose no matter what. All the cards I needed were on the bottom of my deck. Like, what is this, dude? If he brings in... I do have Cyrus, right? I do have Cyrus. He could put himself to sleep. It's not over. It's actually not over. If he evolves again, he's down to his last... I have to Cyrus now. I have to Cyrus now. Because if he gets 2 Greninjas, I'm way more cooked. I can deal with 1 Greninja and Rocket Grunt the Giratina. So that gives us 1 point. He is highly likely to have Berry. Over 50% chance he has Berry. And then he sleeps. And then I give up 2 points. I start working on my Snorlax. He brings Giratina in. I Rocket Grunt. I KO Giratina with Snorlax, right? That's like my win con. Because I go up 1 point. So there's the Berry. We predicted that. We knew he was highly likely to have that. Should have went to Tina. I know. I think I misplayed and my opponent misplayed by not going out to Tina. I gave him the opportunity to do it a couple turns earlier as well. If I win this, it would be peak. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's my draw luck. That's like the huge issue. He flips Tails. Huge. So his Snorlax is stuck. Snorlax, please. We pull Marshadow. That's actually not the end of the world. It's 100 damage at the end of the day, but I need Helmet on Kangaskhan to guarantee in a worst case scenario that he... So if I flip 2 tails, Snorlax wakes up on the next turn, he buries. This guarantees Marshadow picks up a KO. So I need that. We save Rocket Grunt. But see, then Giratina comes in to KO me, so I just need a lot of things to go my way right here. I need to pull Snorlax, and I need this guy to stay asleep for 1 more turn. Ooh, okay. No berry? He's got the berry, though. He's got it. This guy's got it. I think that's Jeej. I think that's Jeej. Does he have the berry? Oh no, he's got the full art berry. We're getting flexed on. Not only does he have the berry. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. It is possible our opponent misplays. Okay, hear me out. Wait, hear me out. It's possible he misplays and doesn't go out to Giratina. So, well, no, because he's using water energy, we lose no matter what, I'm pretty sure. Let's take our 2 points and concede. Look, I'm not leaving without my 2 points. I'm getting my 2 points, and I'm Rocket Grunting you. Let's see if we did manage to Rocket Grunt the Giratina. What were we? It was a tails anyway. Okay, look. Now we know, right? It's a decent attempt. Give me my 2 points and I'm out of here. We would never give our opponent a 3-point win. Absolutely not. Marshadow's back in the Pokeball. We dive in the bushes. We're back in the Poke Center. We're out of there, truthfully. Shout out to our opponent, man. He played great, man. Give me my 2 points. Give me my 2 points. This guy's got the name Red. He has to have insane stats. You can't have the name Red and not have insane stats. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He could up his max damage, but okay. Attempt 18, I was here. Level 24 Prout is next up. Random Trainer Prout. Crystal Township. Thank you for following on TikTok. Pokeball rank, V Master Ball rank. What's your current stats? My stats are insane. They're dummy Braxton, dummy busted, dummy OP. Turn 1 week Professor's Research. It's going to be Kangaskhan versus Machamp. But will he have the shiny Machamp? That's my question right now. Probably not. Okay, we have Snorlax. This is not the end of the world. This is a decent open. We need him to put something on the bench because if Kangaskhan flips 2 heads, we could, the challenge could just end, our attempt could end right here. We need 3 points by KO. Concedes don't count. Jathaniel, thank you for watching. Jathaniel, this is first time watching you and I'm enjoying this. If you enjoy the challenges, man, that's what our whole channel is. So you should go check out some of the videos on the channel. You would enjoy them a lot. Okay, so we do see the low kick and that's going to be our weakness. So I'm shook. I think maybe what I want to do here is, I think staying in actually is the play because I could get the KO on this turn, which would be huge. Rub the coin for good luck. 1 more heads, please. Oh my goodness. Absolute cinema. This is Pokebot DCG Pocket. It's going to be Kangaskhan versus Shiny Riolu. And we go up 1 point to our opponent's 0 points. Oh my goodness. Spikes Bros with the super chat. Thank you so much, Spikes Bros. What an absolute legend. Spikes Bros with the 444 super chat. And Piggling, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. So that turn was crucial. That was so important for me to hit 2 heads there. This is possible now. This is possible. I'm curious which Lucario we're going to see here. Do we see the Lucario that increases damage for fighting types, or do we see the EX? Rocket Grunt is just so funny, dude. I think I have to Rocket Grunt this guy. He might concede if I do, but I mean, dang it. Okay, that's fine. Dizzy Punch was my strat all along. Oh my goodness, imagine. Wait, he left. He left. Let's go. Ah, yes. He's so sad. Oh, wait, for vertical people, they're not going to see what I'm pointing at. Ah, yes. Look, you and your shiny Riolu, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Look, our opponent just closed the app. He's like, I've had enough for a day, but look, we don't care because I've prepared for this. You guys think we're going to sit here and watch nothing? No. I have got sand brain rot. Our opponent could take all the time he wants, you know what I mean? This is even better than Pokemon TCG Pocket. Oh yeah, no, you're tuning in for a Robo stream. We're not going to sit here and watch nothing. I mean, this is what it's all about. I also have my giant water bottle. This is peak. Yeah, this is what it's all about, boys. Let's just take a moment. Everybody, look. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw. What does the ASMR people say? Unclench your jaw, lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth, take a deep breath, right? Yeah, look, this is what it's all about. Okay, our opponent's coming back. All right. Get rid of the sand. Get rid of the sand. Where were we? Okay. Let's pick up a KO before the match ends. One heads is all we need, and we do find that the 1 point win. Yeah. Amazing. Now it's not 2 points. It's not 2 points by KO, but the match was going to end anyway. So, shout out to our opponent. Attempt number 19. I was here. What is the challenge exactly? So the rules are right above my head. This is the no evolution challenge, and you can't use EX Pokemon. So you have to win with 3 points by KO using Pokemon that don't evolve. That is the challenge. Okay, next attempt. I need everybody in chat to lock in. Level 39 verse random player is next up. Okay, going second is going of good fortune. Everybody watching this video has increased pack luck on this day, and we do have the Kangaskhan open, which is like basically best case scenario. Ideally here we want to have 2 Marshadow and 1 Snorlax on the bench. Interesting. So the fact that we're seeing Crobat tells us that we're going to see Arceus in this deck. Weavile is pretty nasty work. It's gonna be a pretty big problem for me. I feel like we have a chance to do this though, because also Marshadow has a good matchup into Arceus. Arceus has that fighting weakness, so we'll take it, man. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Yeah, and picking up the KO here would be everything, although it might force our opponent to concede, so hopefully that doesn't... Okay, so I'll take 1 Tails. Not 2 Tails, though. Come on, man. Like, oh my god. 2 Tails is diabolical. Now we have to hope that he doesn't have the evolution. Weavile EX here. Oh, no, he's got the Crobat. No way this guy's got the Crobat. 30 damage into my Kangaskhan if he has Arceus plus a Weavile evolution is pretty crazy. Okay, so it's not a worst case scenario. He doesn't have that. Okay, perfect. We'll take that. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. So this means he can still burn his energy, right? So if we pick up the KO here, this is fantastic. 2 heads here would be elite. Okay. Oh, please don't concede, bro. Please don't concede. Please don't. That is so big, though. That is so big. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. We have, you know, full HP on our Kangaskhan and a Marshadow that's fully set up. However, Arceus coming in here would be very bad. No Arceus, please. That was so good. 1 heads with Kangaskhan and I can KO the Crobat after he takes out my Kangaskhan on the next turn. Sensei, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And Pig, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Our draw luck otherwise has been pretty bad, but one heads is everything. Yes. Okay, one head's fantastic. So now, even if he has a potion, he's not out of the woods yet. So, you know, now he needs like a Poke Center lady or something along those lines. He is getting the other Crobat set up and he's got it. Wow, okay. That's not the best. Because that Crobat will 1v1 my Marshadow very effectively. That's not good. I do Cyrus that Crobat for sure. Man, I wish I had Helmet or something. Actually, maybe I Sabrina instead? Or is Cyrus the play? No. Cyrus is for sure the play. Yeah, Cyrus is the play instead of Sabrina. And we get Helmet. So hold on, is this possible? I kind of don't think this is possible. I need something else. I need something else on the bench. I have 10 cards. My draw speed has been very bad. So is my opponent. Oh, wait, no, hold on. What am I saying? He's got the fighting weakness. I always forget Crobat has the fighting weakness. So it actually doesn't make sense to Cyrus. I still need something on the bench. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I noticed that. I always... Oh, wait, no, it's... Yeah. So now the play is that he puts something else on the bench and I can Sabrina that. What is our play here? Either way, I mean, I have to get... And also, he can win right here if he gets the Arceus, because he's going to do 80 damage total with his Cunning Link. Professor's Research, if he is running Arceus, he has it here probably. Oh my god, dude, come on. No way, man. That was actually such a good attempt, dude. Our open, our mid game, we had the double heads with King. Wait, what is he doing? What is this guy's throwing? What is he doing? What is this guy doing? What? Our opponent just threw. Wait, he forgot about the Cunning Link. Our opponent forgot about the Cunning Link. Yes. Look, even the best chess player of all time, Magnus Carlsen, blunders, right? Even the best basketball player of all time, LeBron James, misses his free throws. And our opponent just blundered. That is an insane blunder. That's going to give me time to put something on my bench. It's going to give me time to set up Snorlax for a Cyrus into the Arceus. Oh my goodness. Wait, my opponent just pulled a Robo. Snorlax off the Professor's Research would be peak. Everybody lock in. It's possible with the Pokeball. It's possible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need everybody in chat to lock in. This is it. This might be challenge completed. This might be challenge completed right here. My opponent still needs 2 points. If he KOs the Snorlax, if he Sabrina's KOs the Snorlax somehow, then I have the Marshadow to come in for 100 damage. My opponent is in a very tough spot here. There's the Iono. That's actually very bad for me, but it's likely that I pull Berry again. That Iono could be game winning. I pull Berry again. Okay, peak. Hold on. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm on the edge of my seat. It's going to be Snorlax versus Marshadow. Or sorry, Snorlax versus Arceus. I'm streamer brained. There's the Cunning Link. So he doesn't attack and then I just win right here, I think. I think I still just win. Yeah, because I swap out for free. Oh no, because I can't bury... I can't bury and Cyrus. Hold on. Let me think. Swapping out. No. I don't want him to have the opportunity to get like Arceus up and then 40 damage into I just have to attack on this turn. If I Cyrus now, I don't pick up the KO and he just swaps out again. You have to save Cyrus for the game-winning play. You have to. I can't Cyrus and risk him having Leaf. It's better for me to get it's better for me to be... Oh, this is really actually like a tough decision to make. This is he's on the bottom of his deck, boys. He has the Leaf. He's on the bottom of his deck. He has the Leaf. He has it. He's got the Leaf. He has it. I can't. I actually can't. It's not time. It's not time. It's not time. It's more guaranteed if I force him to attack. Even if he has potion, my helmet does damage. And then he can't KO the Snorlax. It's just better to get Snorlax in for free. It's better to get Snorlax in for free. Force him to take the chip damage. And then... Because here's the thing, boys. He's down to his last cards. He has the Leaf. This deck runs Leaf. He has the Leaf for sure. He has it. I can't Cyrus on the next turn because you get one supporter trainer card per turn. You get one supporter trainer card per turn. So I have to bury or Cyrus. If the Weavile stays in without heals, he's cooked. Okay, Marshadow goes down. We win. Does our opponent let it happen? Hold on. Does our opponent let it happen? This attempt would work. Concedes don't count unless the win is guaranteed to bring you to 3 points. This should be challenge completed right here. Give us the 3-point play. Oh my goodness. Oh, we do it. Oh my goodness. I was here. Let's go. Oh, dude, these challenges are so crazy. Another crazy challenge done. No challenge is safe. Oh my goodness. Subscribe for more Pokemon Pocket challenges. Wow. Absolute Cinema on attempt number 20. I can't even believe it. Do we rip 10 packs? Wait, do we rip 10 packs to celebrate? Oh, by the way, if you guys type in chat, you're going to be in the YouTube video. Whatever you say in chat right here, whatever you want to say, think carefully. I'm going to throw up the chat right here in the YouTube video. This is time to say hi, Mom. Hi, YouTube. I mean, we did it. Download Duolingo. he's got one opportunity to say something in the chat that is going to be immortalized in the YouTube video, and he says download Duolingo. Oh, Spikes Bros with the gifted memberships. Robo murdered my father. What? Oh my goodness. What an out-of-pocket thing to be immortalized in my YouTube video. That's so crazy. No way, dude. Dude, Tax gets one opportunity to say something to be immortalized in the YouTube video. He says macaroni. Oh my god, you guys are insane. Ban Incineroar? Never gonna give you up? You guys are insane. Okay, look, we have to run a poll. Hold on, do we rip 10 packs? Do we rip 10 packs to celebrate? Question mark. Yes. No. The poll is live. Everybody, your vote counts. Type yes, type no. Do we rip 10 packs, okay, to celebrate? It's worthy of celebrating, truthfully. You know what I mean? Like, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Wow, dude, that game was insane. That game was so crazy. Oh my goodness, it is a complete blowout with the yeses winning at 97%. 97% the yeses are winning. Oh my goodness. Who voted no? Who's voted no? Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. Okay, look. Okay, we'll do it. I'll rip 10 packs if you like the stream. I'm just kidding. Look, we'll rep the 10 packs. It's okay. Look, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay, the yeses win with 97% of the vote. You guys are insane. Now we pulled a god pack with Lunala. So, but see, the thing is though, is that we already have the golden Solgaleo. We already have it. Oh, dude, this is actually like really tough. Do we go Solgaleo or Lunala? I feel like we already have everything we need for Lunala. Let's go Solgaleo. Let's go Solgaleo. 10 packs, everybody lock in. Look, we're looking for crown rares. We're looking for immersives. Okay, look, we have some audio cues there. Fantastic. Pack number 1, we have Rowlet, Trevenant, Sandygast, and Komala. Pack number 2, we have Poplio, Makuhita, Lana, Heliotile. Dude, we already have a shiny Venusaur, but the rarity of pulling that is like bananas, so we will take it. Zayden, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Huge pulls coming, maybe. Pack number 3, we have Spoink, Delcatty, Pick-a-Pack, Phantump, and Golisopod. Pack number 4, we have Gumshoes, Geodude, Mallow, Fletchling, Hariyama. Pack number 5, we have Makuhita, Alolan Graveler, Pick-a-Pack, Karrablast, Masquerain. Pack number 6, we have Gumshoes, Lurantis, Fomantis, Litten, Trevenant. Pack number 7, we have Bounsweet, Mallow, Solrock, Fletchling, Sableye. Pack number 8, we have Bruxish, Dewpider, Serena, Pikachu, Mr. Mime. Pack number 9, we have Crabrawler, Araquanid, Rabombi, Heliolisk, Masquerain. Last pack magic, Shelder, Mudbray, Tauros, Sandygast, and a full art Sabrina to send us off. Look, as long as we get something, right? Like, it's not the best packs, but look, it could be worse. You know, we completed the challenges. That's really what matters. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be in the videos. So if you were typing in chat, man, and by the way, guys, go and check out our other YouTube videos because we do challenges all the time. So if you like stuff like that, go and check it out. And I'm putting the link to the Discord in the chat right now. We would love to have you guys in the Discord. And if you're on TikTok, you're going to have to come over to YouTube at Robo Pokemon to get a clickable link because it doesn't work in the TikTok chat. I don't know why they did it that way. But yeah, man, we would love to have you guys in the Discord. We talk about decks over there. We're doing trading. We're doing all kinds of stuff. So we'd love to have you. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the video today. We completed 2 challenges that are absolutely absurd. And those are going to be on YouTube. So man, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to be back here really soon. We're also going to be grinding to top 1,000 in the world in the Master Ball tier. We hit Master Ball tier during the last rank split, so we got to put in some work and do it again. We got some YouTube videos on the way, man. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Thank you everyone for tuning in and for liking the stream. I really appreciate it, man. I had a blast. I hope you guys have a good Saturday. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend as well. And I'll see you guys next time, man.